Bowl 59 has once again been leaked. This is plus 400.
Here we go with this bullshit.
Super Bowl 56, Bengals are on top, Rams are at the bottom. Rams bring home the Super Bowl.
Correct.
Super Bowl 57, Eagles on top, Chiefs at the bottom. Chiefs win the Super Bowl.
Correct.
Super Bowl 58 last year got fucked up. The Niners were at the top. Scriptwriters had the Ravens on the bottom.
Grand over.
An AFC team still won, however.
What are the odds of that?
You're fucking this up.
Who could have guessed that?
You're fucking this up. Today, I'm here to tell you the scriptwriters aren't going to get it wrong 2 years in a row.
Let me guess, they have red again.
Correct. Here in my hands is the logo for Super Bowl 59. Tell me which two colors you see.
This is the Epstein list.
Tell me which two colors you see.
I see green and red.
Green and red. Which team is red on the top?
Chiefs.
Which team is green on the bottom?
Eagles.
Eagles to beat the Kansas City Chiefs in Super Bowl 59 right now, plus 400. Don't shoot the messenger. Scriptwriters aren't going to have a rookie quarterback in the Super Bowl his first year. And as much as it would be cool to see the Chiefs lose an AFC championship game at home against the Bills, I don't see Taylor Swift letting it happen. I don't see the refs letting it happen. I don't see the witch above the stadium letting it happen. Eagles beat the Chiefs Super Bowl 59.
This sounds like an Eagles fan grasping at some bullshit.
This is straight from the script writers. It's all fun and games until this script comes true. The script for Super Bowl 59 has once again been leaked. This is
The script for Super Bowl.
The script has been released. Is he actually an Eagles fan? Is that what the thing he's saying, that he's an Eagles fan and he's saying that?
He was at the Eagles game last time, so I think so, yeah.
Oh, okay. I got it. Well, welcome everyone. We are so happy to have you here on this amazing Monday. I forgot what day it is. We are 5 days away from Black History Month. So shout out to those who celebrate. No, but seriously, how is everyone? How are you doing, Street? How are you doing, Hayes? What's going on?
I'm good.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So are we on the same block that we were on last week? In this visual.
We close. We close.
Okay.
They set fire to the last camera. So we had to set up a new one.
All right.
And we're in Philly for the Philadelphia Eagles. Shout out to Gilly and Wallow.
Shout out to Philly. Yeah, so let's get into it. What do we think? What do we think about the colors? You know, when I looked at the colors, you know, you could kind of make a case that was a Seahawks green, because you know how Seahawks have that green in them sometimes, but whatever, I'll let it go for the sake of conversation. What do you all think about this color combination and stuff? I think it's a little crazy, but what do you guys think?
I say it's the Dolphins, but you know, hey, I go with the Dolphins. You want to know why I go with the Dolphins?
I don't want to know.
Okay.
Why do you think it's the Dolphins?
You want to know why I think it's the Dolphins?
Why?
Because Miami has the Dolphins, the greatest football team. We move the ball from goal to goal like no one's ever seen. We're in the air. We're on the ground. We're always in control. And when you say Miami, you're talking Super Bowl, because we're the Miami Dolphins. Miami Dolphins. Miami Dolphins number one. Oh,
man, what's wrong with you, man? What do you mean? You saying you see the Dolphins? Like that what you see?
No, that's a dolphin green. I saw dolphin green. I got a little cataract in my eye, so it messed me up.
I honestly think at this point he just wants to sing the song. So we'll just let him have it. Just give him the 30 seconds to sing the song. So how do you feel, Street? What do you think about these colors? What do you think? Do you think there's any merit to it? Do you think it's
script writers? I mean, I don't. The thing is, I mean, we're from a place where we've seen a lot of NFL players, and a lot of these people out here in the world don't have a lot of NFL guys that came from their city, or probably don't have relationships with them. And I just think that if it was a script, or if anything was rigged, by this time, some of the NFL guys that I know would eventually said something. Like, so when they started talking this Illuminati football stuff, to me, it's just like more intrigue for the game and stuff that we make up.
Yeah.
Well, I'm putting my tinfoil hat on, and I'm telling you, it's rigged.
I don't know if I think it's rigged, but I do feel like certain things happen to control the game. Meaning,
Rigged.
have you noticed that? Well, obviously the Commanders started fumbling the football, so it's there's nothing you can do if a team can't hold to the football. There's that. But I think there's a reason why these playoff games are usually 1 possession games or 2 possession games. Like I think they control when they call certain things. I think there's a little bit of control, but I don't know. The script thing is such a broad accusation that I don't know. I don't want to go there, but I think that there are some manipulations happening. Let me say that.
Yeah.
So in other words, rigged.
It only takes one ref. It only takes one ref to take a touchdown back or change the momentum. Like I can see that, but that can come from a lot of places. That could come from the mob. That could come from gambling. That could come from a lot of places.
Hold on,
I think it does come from
guy that
gambling.
came from Tennessee or Vanderbilt. Then we were doing Hayes Street one day, and then the guy said the guy from the mob met him in Nashville. Am I right?
Yeah.
The guy that was doing the interviews. The guy that was doing the interviews. I forgot.
He was never even a starting quarterback before. They talking about I walked up to him, asked him. That was the podcast guy, remember?
Yeah, that's what I remember.
He walked up to him and what did he say?
He said the mob walked up to him and offered them. I didn't get this corrected. Offered him money. Oh my God, what did I just do? Offered him money.
You done kicked me out.
He said the mob walked up to him and offered him money. I forgot how he worded it. He said he offered him money to basically rig the game or something like that. And he was a guy that never really started before. Like, you know what I'm saying? It was weird that he was even telling that story.
Interesting.
Bro, how are we in this situation right now?
What is going on?
That damn streeter.
Is that who's clicking the buttons?
Yeah, well, they clickety click.
Push the buttons.
Yeah, I don't know why.
Push the buttons.
Probably drugs in the car.
So did you all indulge in some NFL football this weekend? What'd you think? How'd you feel about the Chiefs and Eagles game? Let's talk about it. Did you have any do you have any thoughts about the game? Did you watch the game? Who were you cheering for the game?
Rigged.
Yeah, I want to get I was going to get Days again. At least
I said the Eagles and Commanders, Hayes. Get focused.
No, you said Eagles and Chiefs.
Eagles and Commanders. How do we feel about the Eagles and Commanders?
No, I wanted Jaden Daniels to win. I thought they were at least going to cover. And I think they would have covered it if they were ready for the moment. I mean, those turnovers, they turned over 3 times.
Yeah, it was bad. Felt like,
it's like they just wasn't ready for the moment. And it wasn't even the rookie quarterback fault. Like he played decent to me. He got sacked a few times.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they those turnovers, I think the Eagles scored on every last one of them.
They scored on every single turnover. They had 21 points off turnovers.
Yeah, so when you look at the score, it looks like they got beat down, right? And that's not what the game felt like.
All of a sudden, it was what 30? What was it? 34-23. I went and took the garbage out. Came back. It was 55-20. It was out of control.
Yeah, it seemed like every time you walk away from the TV, you came back and the Eagles got the ball in the red zone. I'm like, what happened? Like,
yeah, turnovers, the equalizer.
Well,
biggest equalizer.
Can somebody ask me about how I feel about the Eagles?
How do you feel about the Eagles, Hayes?
They go on and on, beat so rapid because so long. My favorite word is too short.
He must have got something this weekend or something. What's wrong with him?
You know what happened is he put something up on the wall. So now he feels like he's back. He's like, I put something on the wall and now I'm back. So pay attention to me. I'm back.
And literally, if you're in the chat, let me know what it says. Let me know what that says. That's a Picasso. That's not a Picasso. That's a Picasso right there.
Where's Ellen? We need Ellen to see what she thinks about the decor. Why don't you go put yourself on full screen so we can see your wall?
The decor.
Right, check me out. It may not work like that. Hold up. Let me see.
Never mind.
Let me see. Oh, took y'all off. That took y'all out. Wait a minute. We got a lot going on here. Nope. None of that worked. There we go. How about that?
Yeah. It looks great with the blue tape.
What does it say?
All I see
I
is
love it.
wall.
I love it. We'll wait for Ellen to come into the chat so we can see. It says
Shad, you got 5 minutes. Bottom right hand corner. It says peanut butter skin and big rat. See?
That's awesome. So let's get to the main event. What did you guys think about the Chiefs and the Bills?
Rick.
What
you thought about it, really, Paul? We brought you on here for NFL talk. And
well, the Commanders. I mean, you fumble the ball. You give away the ball 3 times in the game. I don't know what to tell. Like, I don't know what to tell you. So I actually, like, I wanted the Eagles to win because I want the Eagles to win the Super Bowl, but I wanted to see a good game, and we just didn't get it because every time they had a chance to make it a good game, they fumbled the football. So that was a disaster. So that was that. The Chiefs and Bills game, there was 2 plays in the game, really 3 plays where I was like, here we go again. But the worthy catch that should have been an incomplete pass result in a touchdown. The 4th down conversion that was not a conversion that the commentators and the rules analysts came in and said should have been a first down that wasn't a first down led to another Chiefs score. So it's like, yeah, how do you beat a team when you can't? I mean, what do you do? Honestly, what are you supposed to do?
How bad was the catch?
The ball hit the ground.
And
they said it was a catch. So I don't.
And you got video replay.
And you have video replay. Yeah. If you play that, and then the first down, you could probably find the first down also when it was like 4th and inches, and they clearly got the first down. The commentators and everyone's like, first down, and then they were like, no.
There you go, Hayes. Hey,
and then obviously the Bills tight end dropping the football. Shame on all tight ends.
Because you can't completely say no, but that's
there it is.
They call that a catch.
They call that a catch.
Dez Bryant turned over in his grave.
They call that a catch. That's a catch. In the NFL, that is now a catch.
Hey, Dez Bryant turned over in his grave.
Tony, I know you're not going to agree with this one.
That's a catch.
Has to have possession of that. So right there,
bruh,
he doesn't get the left.
If that's not an interception, it's nothing.
Right.
I could see it because you can't completely.
So he's got one hand.
That ball hits pretty. I don't know if you have possession for it. Gene. The other thing you're saying is Worthy's pinning it there. Now when it comes down and it makes contact with the ground, does the ball move enough to say that?
Enough. He got one hand.
Bro, dog. That's so critical, dog, because they right there and they scored a touchdown, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Gave him 1st and goal. Yep. So there's that, and then there's the first down that the Bills got the first down on 4th down, but no, they didn't give them the catch. They didn't give them the first down. They got the ball back. So yeah, but that's what happens. We were talking about this last week.
He's still alive, right?
Lord,
because she said Dez Bryant rolled around his grave. You're like, Dez Bryant's still alive, right?
He's still alive.
Yeah. Turned over his grave. Dez Bryant
He's still alive.
So anyway, what's my favorite word for the night?
Rigged.
Tell me that's not rigged.
So that's the thing. But even if you go watch the 4th down, like on every angle you find on the 4th down, everyone says it was a conversion. But even Tony Romo said it, Phil Nance said it. Even Gene came in and said he said first down by, I think he said 3/4 of the football, but no. Yeah, that was not a catch.
Dez Bryant turned over in his grave.
And they say the ground can't cause a fumble.
Right. That was the rule for that game, though. I've realized the rules differ by the game.
No, the ball came loose and hit the ground.
I've never seen that a day in my life.
Blitz is coming. He throws it deep.
This was the playoffs too, right?
And the ball is Bryant.
Yeah.
Got the ball and is dragged down at the 1. I do not know.
Bruh.
That's why I keep saying the rules are subjective. The rules aren't. They're written in pencil, so that you can kind of, make it be what you think it should be, as opposed to it being a hardline rule.
I don't even think it's in pencil. It's like y'all kind of agree. Like we just verbally talking about it.
Yeah,
No.
What is a catch?
You said as long as he got a thumb on it. You know what, John? You right. I did say that.
Yeah, because what is a catch? What is that? How do you know if we're getting a first down? Like, do we think it should be a first down? No. Okay, screw that. We're not giving it. We're not
on the ground. Dez Bryant at least had an effort. It just was a miraculous effort, like to get to the end zone. That man put the ball on the ground,
and it was a catch.
He wasn't even the one that caught it. And they caught it a catch.
I don't know. Well, I think we've said on this show before, then you review it, right? Because you put in the reviewing stuff to make it better, to get the call right. You review it and you still stick with the call. Why are we reviewing then?
And it was a clear visual. It wasn't like somebody's body was covering the camera angle and you couldn't tell. So you didn't have indisputable evidence. I think the problem I have with it is the inconsistency, right? Like, if you go to intercept the ball, your hands got to be underneath it, right? Where your arm has to be between the ball and the ground.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's rigged. What's your favorite word? Rigged. This is why I can't watch football. I can't watch NFL. It's so hard. It is so hard for me to watch NFL for several reasons, but this is one of the main reasons right here. Like, this is one of the main reasons. This is one of the main reasons right there.
Yeah. I don't even understand what is the issue here? Like, because it's so blatant. Like, it's so blatant.
Patrick Mahomes. My homeboy.
Yeah. I'm going to share this link in the back chat, see if you can pull it up. But this is the first down. I just put it in the back chat, but it's a link on Twitter. But that's the first down where it's like everybody can see it. He's past the first down marker. Everybody can see it.
Second down and 10.
But
that
the refs
that looked obvious to me.
Okay. And again, the incomplete or the completed pass, that was on third down. So if it's an incomplete pass, it's fourth down. The Chiefs have to punt. This fourth down, if the Bills convert on fourth down, they stay on the field. But what happens? No, Chiefs get the ball back. They go score. So it's like, what is even going on?
That was 3.
So here's the one right here. You want to show this third down? You said?
Yeah, show the third down one. So you see you can see the sticks. Yeah. And you see Josh Allen, the whole pile. Look, he's 17.
Bro, the sad part is you got a clear line. You know it is clearly the 39-yard line. It's not like in between.
And pause it when it gets to 17. You can see his look at his jersey.
But even the ball is right. The ball is right. The ball is right here.
What did you say?
Wasn't the play before that like controversial too? Like the spot,
yes.
The reason that they were in this position because they didn't give him the first down on the third down.
Right. And that's what I say. Like when people are like, "Yeah, but you have to," and I'm like, "There's nothing you can do if we're completing the plays, and you're not giving us the call. There's nothing. There's absolutely nothing the Bills could have done."
Bro, if you look straight down right here. This is the ball. Clearly, the ball is right in front of his face mask, straight down. And it's a clear line. It's not like to say the 39 and a half. It is on the 39-yard line. It's not the 38 and a half. It's literally on the white line. I mean, on the 40, excuse me. They got to get to the 40. So that's a clear, like, first down indicator on the football field.
Yeah. And again, they reviewed it. They reviewed it and still were like, no. And again, they reviewed it. And then the commentators are saying, yeah, I thought he got it by at least, a couple of noses of the football, all three of the guys. So you have an NFL rules analyst in the booth and you have your two commentators that are both saying they got it. And on the field, they're like, no, it's short.
And you got a whole team of people in New York with 75, 85-inch screens.
Yep. And they were like, no, they didn't get it. I'm like,
that's criminal, bro. That's criminal.
It's terrible. And so that's why for me, I'm like, well, I think, and then what also pisses me off, I'm going to go on a little bit of a rant here. What else pisses me off is then you're finding players for saying things about the refs, but you're not finding the refs for getting the calls wrong. Like the players are like, yeah, I thought it was a clear first down. Oh, that's a fine. Like you can't say anything. And it's like, so we can all agree that it was a first down. Your commentators that you hire said it was a first down. Your rules analyst said it was a first down. A player is saying it's a first down, but he's getting fined? Why?
Right. Put that up there, Hayes. No, you're right. I mean, you're right. But, hold up now. After further review.
After further review.
Where's the first down at?
Where the stick is.
On the 40, that white line. Yeah, it's clearly on the 40-yard line.
He's now past it.
Reaching for it.
But from that angle, right?
That's tough.
It's a lot closer than you thought.
No, it is close. It's close. But the rule is once you pass it, that's where you mark the football. He's past it.
Yeah, they should have gave him that. I'm sorry.
And again, like I said,
from that angle is a lot closer than you thought.
Yeah, but even right there.
Get to that line. Just had to get to that line.
I thought the play before this was worse. I thought the third down play was worse.
The third down was play. I was trying to find the third down. But even that, my point is, y'all reviewed it multiple times, and you still got it wrong.
No, they're getting it right.
Well, yeah.
They're getting exactly how they're supposed to get it.
I got a better one. The system is working just like it's designed to work.
There it is. Yeah, there it is. I wonder if we could find, I wish we could find the third down because the third down was pretty bad. Oh, I found it. Hold on. I just found it. Hold on. Let me copy and send it to you. I forgot about the third down one. So here's kind of the frames of all of them. I don't know if that's a video or not. But it shows the third down. And let me try to find the video of that spot.
Yeah. It's tough work. It's what they call it. It's diabolical. Am I using it right?
Oh, that's the new word for the young people.
Yes, that's diabolical. They call it diabolical.
It's just a picture. I'm trying to find. I was hoping if I click on the picture, it will show me the video.
Hey, they even got the dots going around this thing on the picture, boy. These people here are Photoshop. Down.
That's the third down. Or the play before.
The third. Right. The reason they was
the ball is on the line. He falls on the line.
Right.
Bro.
And they pulled it and they got and look where they put the ball.
Put the ball down.
Bro.
No.
Diabolical.
You just can't make this stuff up. That's why like people like there's a part of this where it's like if the refs are just going to give them games, like I don't fault anybody. That's 2 calls that went against the Bills that are really 3 calls that are so obvious. I don't even know what do you say? I mean
you gotta fight through it. I mean, bet us put out a video before the game, though. It was like a referee in the ring fighting a Eagle football player, like beating them up, like preview of Kansas City versus Buffalo. I mean, and he was just beating them up in the ring.
Yeah, I don't know.
You gotta fight through it. I mean, it's sports. I mean, I think Michael Jordan had it. I think a lot of teams. I think the Patriots had it at one point in time. It's sports.
I got a better one for you. I think I found out where they got the ref from. Here's where they got this ref from. Let's move us over there.
It's pretty wild. They're like, all right, let's stretch the chains. So kind of the guy with the chain, he's like, stretches them as far as he can. And okay, that's going to be short by a little bit. And look at the ref. He grabs it. So first he grabs it, moves it closer. The chain's not even taut now. Then he grabs the ball. He's, yep, first down. And it's just, okay then. The best part was the announcers' reactions. Listen to what they say.
Stretch that, baby. There we go. Give it a good pull. And Vineland's defense. Oh, no.
What?
What? What?
That was a little suspect there.
So watch this.
Wait, this is real?
Yeah, this was real. It's a high school game.
It's pretty wild. They're like, all right, let's stretch the chains. So the guy with the chain, he's like, stretches them as far as he can. And okay, that's going to be short by a little bit. And look at the ref. He grabs it. So first he grabs it, moves it closer. The chain's not even taut now. Then he grabs the ball and inches it. And he's like, yep, first down. And this ref is just, okay then. The best part was the announcers' reactions. Listen to what they say.
Stretch that, baby. There we go. Give it a good pull. And Vineland's defense. Oh, no.
What?
Oh,
What?
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
What?
What?
That was a little suspect there.
So watch this.
That was a little suspect there.
I thought that was like one of those, what is it? Like
Like a
the,
parody or something.
yeah, that happened. He said that's a little suspect. A little.
Oh, no.
What? What?
He said, oh no.
Oh,
Oh,
no.
no.
That's
Oh,
funny.
no.
Well, and I feel bad too, because at the same time, it's like, again, I don't know. I don't know what these teams are supposed to do. I mean, I guess they have to, I don't know. Because at this point, an incomplete is not an incomplete, and a first down is not a first down. So now you're just playing a different game. Like you're just, I don't know. I don't know what to tell them. I mean, what advice would you give as a coach? Like, what would you say? Like, hey, we know they're against us. We know we're not going to get any calls. Don't go get 1 inch. Go get a yard. Don't go get 2 yards. Go get 4 yards. Is that what you would say?
That's all you can. That's all you can say. Don't
Do you
leave it in
bring
the
it up,
hands of the
Ace?
zebra.
Do you even
Huh?
bring it up? Do you even bring
Yeah.
it up?
Yeah, because the kids are going to talk what kids, but the players are going to talk about it, right? And it becomes a distraction. They're so focused on them cheating instead of executing the play. You got to get them out of it and say, "Listen, we playing 12 on 11 right now." That's how you got to tell them. It's 12 on 11. Right, the alumni of that team or that school or whatever, and that's how you got to do it. I mean, you just got to try to get them out of that mindset and don't leave it in the hands. Like you just said, get an extra yard, get 2 yards, run your route 1 yard, 2 yards deeper than the first down. You're not going to get the call. So that's just what it is.
Have you ever seen blatant cheating in a game, Hayes?
Have I seen it?
Yeah.
Man, I'm a victim, boy. Let me start crying. Hold on, I got to get the tears together.
Wasn't it the refs or something that were mad at you that you said that one time?
Oh, a bunch of times. Referee, man, I tell you, the first game, referee say, this ain't Dade County. Don't come up here with that ish. Yeah.
You
I
seen
ain't
blatant
even know- blatant, dog. Blatant, dog. We played Sarasota Riverview.
How many times have you seen blatant cheating before? Like it's like
It depends. It depends, right? Like you see it more when you overmatch a team, right? Because they don't want you to quote unquote embarrass them.
Right.
So you really see it a lot then. Like dude get 8 yards, they be like, first down. They're like, God dang, ref.
You weren't even close.
that ain't
But they're
cheating.
trying
That's
to
kind of even the playing field.
That's the manipulation. That's manipulation.
But they're trying to do it so that, yeah, but your kids are playing tough, your players playing tough, and they're getting cheated out of success in essence, you know, that kind of stuff. Bro, we played Lakeland.
Maybe 2 or 3 times I've seen it.
I'm gonna show you clear. We played Lakeland, Chris Rainey, Pouncey twins. Our fullback catches the ball in the backfield. It was raining. He goes down at the 1 yard line, but he slides into the end zone. He's laying on his back. He puts the ball back behind his head, claps his hands, gets up, right? The Lakeland Dreadnought picked the ball up and give it to the ref. They call touchback. Now he slid into the end zone from the 1 2 yard line, slid in because it's wet, right? Late, like you're on your back, push the ball behind his head, right? They pick the ball up, give it to the ref. They call touchback.
I think maybe 2 or 3 times.
Hold on. Then they kicked me out the game because I remember telling Dunn, I say, boy, Dunn, this some country ass shit here, boy, like that, right? They assessed the penalty. They kicked the ball off, right? They kicked the ball off. Remember, we in Lakeland. That's a whole nother story. Shout out to them Polk County boy. They kicked the ball off. Then they go to Dunn and say, hey, coach, either you go or your coach go. So I'm looking around like, oh, shoot, boy, somebody don't talk to the refs, go to head coaches. Bro, they pointing at me.
What you did?
That's what I said. You know what he went and said? The ref say, I said, this some Ritz cracker stuff.
What?
Yeah. Take the word Ritz out of it, if you understand what I'm saying.
Where y'all was at?
Lakeland. Yeah, shout out to old Polkway. I had to talk to him. But anyway, bro, I went and sat in the end zone with Chris Rainey and them parents eating barbecue.
Wow.
Yeah. Oh, I got stories about that one, boy. Anyway.
Yeah, I think the other thing I think that it impacts though was like,
hey, it's on the sideline, the light skin. They said not today.
Bro,
I got another. Anyway, we played Berlin Jesuit. Berlin said that they were scared to play at Curtis Park because they was in fear for their life because they don't have lights. Remember, we the home team in the playoffs, so we had to go from Curtis Park to play their field. We get there, they done wet the entire field down, the entire field soaking wet to slow us down. And the announcer, they're calling out, Mommy Jackson's in 4 wide, such and such at quarterback. Like, wait a minute, bro.
Oh, he's calling out how y'all were lined up?
Yeah. Yeah. Now, that's not referees, but they're allowing it.
Yeah. That's funny.
That's cheating.
Their best receivers in the slot.
That's so funny.
Are you serious?
Yes.
I've never thought about that.
That's so funny. Yeah. Were they calling out the coverages on defense?
Yeah. Miami Jackson lines up in a 1 high. Like,
Could you imagine though if you were like at a football game, just like in the stands watching your team play, and you notice the commentator is like, "Oh, so and so's injured and so and so's in a linebacker," and you're like, "What?" That's so funny.
They even locked the gate. We had to lock the gate to get in.
Go up on Bradenton. You know, Bradenton Manatee was known for paying people to come play them and cheat them. I saw youth school with Sam Bruce and Jordan Scarlett and all those guys. White, the quarterback. They had a team full of stars, boy. Quincy Wilson. Go up on Brady Manatee, 21-0, dog. 21-0 in the first quarter, and I watched Braden. I watched the referees just stop the whole momentum of the game and take the game away. And that was one of the first times I saw like blatant cheating, bro. We got on that bus to go back. Chad Wilson was furious, dog. I was like, bro, I had never seen anything like that before in my life.
You put them teams on that coast, that West Coast, that Tampa, Bradenton, Tampa plant. Man, you gonna get that work now.
Yeah,
you gonna get that work, bro. Referee told us when our safety, he can't play no more, coach. He done knocked the dude out and brought the helicopter in. Right, so that's almost like 45 to an hour delay.
Yeah.
So 2 plays later, slapped him again. Bring the next helicopter. He said, "Coach, he can't play no more. We ain't got no more helicopters."
Hey, really flawed. So check this out. So when
the killer only got 2 helicopter street.
When Washington kept jumping over, getting off sides, right?
Oh, I love that. Yeah.
I love this effort. I had no problem with it. Did you know that the referee could assess
a touchdown?
Philly a touchdown eventually?
Yeah, so it happened. Oh, maybe it was a college game. There's something, so it's like excessive penalties or something. There's somebody was doing something and the clock was running down. And there was a game I watched. Maybe they were jumping off sides and trying because I've always said, like, if you're on defense and the other team is driving, do things that make the plays null and void, but the clock starts moving, right? Because when you're on defense and you get a penalty, the offense doesn't get time back. You know what I mean? So, like, just do stuff that's making them have to go back to where you started, right? So, anyways, But a team started doing that, and they called it like excessive something or another, which is what I think they were saying with them. I didn't know that they were seriously though going to implement that. Like I thought it was just kind of like a warning where they're like, but no, I really think they were going to give them a touch, and they should have. They were on like the 1 millimeter line. Like,
hey, did you know that? Did you know the referee could give them a touchdown?
I did not.
Bro, he like threatened them. Like he like threatened them. Like, excessive penalties, we're going to award them a touchdown. And I have no problem with the passion that the Redskins. He was trying to stop the play.
He was trying.
And all the time we say NFL players don't play hard. They don't put effort in. He literally, because he did
because there's no more. So it makes sense now because apparently, like I said, I didn't see it. Apparently, there's no more penalty yards to get. Right. You can't get any more yardage. So basically, it's almost like a delay of game.
Or like we walking them into the end zone. The next penalty is okay. I get that.
Yeah, because half the distance to the goal when you're already half the distance to the goal is on the goal line.
Right.
Yeah.
Now they can't. I don't think they can do it from the 50. You have to get to a point where we can't. There's no more yardage to move the ball. Like half the distance from the 1 is the half-yard line.
Yeah.
Right. The quarter. What are we talking about? The 8th? What are we talking like? How far are we gonna keep moving the ball until 1/16th? You got to with a measuring tape. Like, all right, move it up just a blade of grass. Eventually, just say, hey, touchdown. You know.
What I didn't know though was that explanation actually makes sense about not having room to go. But I've seen it where they've warned a team to stop doing the thing. Because again, you know how usually you can find little rules in the rule book that work to your advantage, so you kind of keep doing it. I didn't know they were actually going to be like it's a touchdown. But now that you've explained it because they're so close, that makes more sense.
There's no more room.
Yeah,
I thought they were just sick and tired. I thought it was funny. I was like, hey, good for that guy. And then I got pissed because I'm like, why are his other teammates not jumping with him? Like, why is this not a team effort? Run them over.
Over the line like that. I thought that was illegal.
You can jump over the line, but you can't use somebody else to help you jump over the line.
Right. You can't jump off your D lineman back of the stand.
Yeah.
Right.
It's just most people aren't that athletic to be able to jump over that much space.
Oh, LeVar Arrington. Remember that play? LeVar Arrington? Remember him jumping over the line? Making that
Yeah.
tackle?
You know, Troy Polamalu did it.
Yeah.
I know the Giants watch Saquon Barkley.
Here we go, Steelers. Here we go.
They turn over in their grave. But every time they see him play,
Who?
Saquon Barkley and the Giants. Like, he looks like a totally different football player for the Eagles.
He does. But that's what But again, can we just talk about like football? That's why we always say having a good offensive line makes a difference. Like, have you seen these holes he's running through? I mean, listen, I would probably get about 7 yards, if that, just because there's nobody there to touch me. But like the holes he's running through, you know what I'm saying? Like, I could say something else, but I'm not going to say it. But come on, like his offensive line is stellar, and that is helping him. That's all I'm saying.
What you gonna say? Put that up there, Hayes.
That's all I'm saying.
Real quick, QB says still trying to understand why coach team had to jump the fence. Bro, they locked the fence talking about they ain't had a key for us to get in. We had to jump the fence to go play. I'm telling you, dog, I done took some shots.
Obstacles up.
Oh man.
Was your team good? Is that the issue?
Yeah, we was kicking butt.
Put that up there, Hayes. They were being real petty, huh?
Hell, we played a Popka. They went and changed uniforms from blue to black. I mean, black to blue. All right, hold on. I'm trying to put it up.
Why did they change uniforms?
They were superstitious about the color.
Oh.
This guy here too funny.
Oh, he's hilarious.
I swear, Shayshawn Barkley is the best. Right? We survived the Giants, and now the Eagles got Shayshawn Barkley. Lord have mercy, man. All to the Eagles, man. Yeah. All to the Birds. Eagles, okay. Shayshawn Barkley. I swear, Shayshawn Barkley is the best. Right? We survived the Giants, and now the Eagles got Shayshawn Barkley. Lord have mercy, man.
Shayshawn Barkley.
And if anybody told him he was wrong, you know he would argue them down. You know he would argue them down.
I want to hear him say, "Which the Cyrus sauce?"
I'm happy for Saquon. He's earned it. You know how hard it had to be playing it for the Giants for all those years?
But think about most of those guys. They go to bad teams.
Yeah.
Because they're the top picks.
Yep.
Look at Trevor Lawrence. Trevor Lawrence sucks. No, his team sucks.
His team is awful.
Right. Like, how you going to tell me a guy who has lost, well, before he got to college, had never lost a game, maybe one. He goes to college, lose a handful of games, and now he goes to the NFL, and he no longer knows how to play quarterback whatsoever? The same dudes that he whooping in college, he can't whoop them in the NFL? Come on, dog.
But you know what I always say is in football, and I get it, a lot of people only see who's winning and losing, and they're not looking at the stuff. But like, you cannot do anything on offense if you don't have a good offensive line, unless you have like a good supporting dunk down running back or something. Buddy in the background tweaking. Oh.
Hey, Chris, you're a little late. Boy, you're the first person to say something. Like, why is there a mop bucket out there, dog, on the concrete? Some with a broom. Somebody explain it. But anyway, this is Hayes Street. 168 and climbing. Hold on, look at Buddy back here behind you. Really flawed. Watch your back, baby. That boy might pick your pocket. Well, we are on the block right now, dog. Look at this. We are on the block.
Hey, at least I'm not getting hit. Remember last week the buses kept coming.
Uh-oh, look at baby back there with the cafeteria rat jacket on. There we go. Okay. Anyway. Using a broom as a mop is diabolical.
There goes that word.
Oh, God. Bro,
No,
hey,
one funny what you just said about those guys where they always get drafted at, right?
Mm-hmm.
When Len Bias died, right? Remember Len Bias died from drugs, the basketball player? He was drafted second in the NBA draft by the Boston Celtics, who had just won the championship. Like, a lot of people don't know that. They had Larry Bird, Kevin McHale, and they drafted him second. I'm not sure how they got that draft pick, but they drafted Len Bias, bro.
Well, they do a lottery in basketball, right? It's a little different. They don't do the worst team. It's like a lottery, right? I may be wrong, but I think I'm right.
Isn't it a lottery of the worst teams though? Like,
but sometimes they trade. So like, yes, it is. But like, if you have traded somebody on this thing, it doesn't matter. If you're the worst team that year and you gave me your pick, then I get to go in the lottery.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
I know it had to be something like that. Cause I remember watching the 30 for 30 and I was like, Boston had just won a championship and they drafted Len Bias second. I was like, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, so I wonder how they got that pick. Who traded who to give you that pick? So I just looked up something here because I think it's important because we know a lot of people are like, this person needs to go first. This person needs to go first. Da 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 da. The Tennessee Titans have the 28th worst offensive line in football. There's 32 teams in the NFL. The Tennessee Titans offensive line is 28th in the NFL.
Out of 32.
The New York Giants is 27th out of 32. So I'm just saying, like, we want our
30, 31, 32.
We want our players to go to like these teams, and I'm like, yeah, but like, do we want them to be set up in a good situation, or what are we doing? So the funny thing is you probably know who is the worst because they talked about it during you don't watch the NFL. They've talked about this. So let me give you the list. And I tried to look to have this as a print up version so that it's easier to see. So the New England Patriots are 32. They're the worst. And then the Patriots are the worst, and they are followed by the Houston Texans. That's why CJ Stroud being in the playoffs, everyone was like, oh my gosh. But then if you go back and look how that game went, it kind of makes sense what was happening. The Seattle Seahawks are 30th, and then the Bengals are 29th. And then obviously the Titans 28, Giants 27. The Browns are 20th. That's why I always say, like, the Browns aren't a terrible place to be. Just saying. Because the thing is, rookie quarterbacks usually need a good offensive line.
And so do veteran quarterbacks.
Yeah, but obviously, but rookie quarterbacks, like, yeah, but
no, they definitely that's the thing. So when they go to the NFL and they don't measure up, it's probably because, and that's why you see a lot of star quarterbacks drop, and you see a lot of Jason Allen's rise.
Exactly.
How many people watch Jason Allen in college? Oh, you don't even know where I don't even know where he played ball at. Where did he play ball at?
Yeah.
Jason Allen?
Yeah, where did Jason Allen even play at?
Ooh.
See? But he's the hottest thing in NFL right now. Hottest thing in NFL right now.
Yeah. You're right.
Josh Allen.
And that's
Josh Allen. I'm sorry. I said Jason. My bad, Josh Allen. Look at that.
Oh, he went to Wyoming.
Y'all tough.
Did he go to Wyoming? Or Wyoming?
But y'all killing the coach, man.
All the goddamn villains. Who the fuck is Jason Allen?
Get on him, Chad. Get on him. He doesn't know who Josh.
Look at this. It ain't nobody in here can tell me y'all watched a Wyoming football game ever in your life.
No.
They look like UPS playing out there. What can Brown do for you? Good boy, Brown and gold out there, man.
I don't remember nothing from his college career. That's crazy.
Well, so what's funny is when he came into the NFL, though, he was so unorthodox, so bad. Like, he did so many things that you were like, what is he doing? I mean, he was a turnover machine. He was loose with it. Like, it was a mess. So to see him now is actually pretty fascinating. But if you're a Colorado Buffaloes fan, you better get familiar with Wyoming because they're on the schedule next year. So just saying, they're usually good in the trenches. I'm just saying.
But that's my point. That's my whole point. So when everybody gets talking about, oh, I got to go to the top school, and you become the top dude, you about to go to a boo-boo program.
Yeah. But that's what I always tell people is like football is not that easy. It doesn't matter if you have like the best quarterback. If your offensive line gives him half of a second, good luck. Or if you don't recruit well or draft well, because that's some of these other people's issues is their drafting is absolutely terrible. Terrible.
And they
shout out to Jason Allen. Shout out to Jason Allen.
Don't everybody be I appreciate it. Thanks, Willie Flock. Just gonna kick a brother while he's down. No, but there's the point when people talk about exposure. Oh, you get exposure, bro. There's only 32 eyeballs or 32 sets of eyes that you need to impress. Nobody cares. Do you think that the Bills care that I watched a Wyoming football game? No. That's what I tell them when they tell me, oh, you get more exposure when you no, their job is to look at college rosters, find the best talent, blah, 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 no matter where it is. Yeah. Right? And so when people try to push this whole narrative, oh, you come to this school because you get exposure. Like, stop that. If you want to say, because I want them on my team, great. But don't use exposure as a reason why they should come to your school. Because other than that, nobody cared. Like the 32 teams, they know that dude exists. No one in this chat, and the sound of my voice, and whoever probably gonna watch this video later, could say they ever watched a Jason Allen. I'm sorry, Josh Allen. A Josh Allen football game. Ever seen him throw a collegiate pass?
Yeah, I agree. So there is 858 college football programs. 858 college football programs in all the 5 different divisions and all the 858 different programs. They're going to find the talent. Yeah. So they don't care where the talent is. I think the Dallas Cowboys like 4 years ago drafted somebody, I think Lathan Vander Esch, I think was his name. He literally played for a team. I think they played like 8-on-8 or 10-on-10 or whatever, like some random whatever they had going on. And he was drafted, I believe, first round pick. So it's like they're going to find you. If you are good, they're going to find you.
My man Garcon, remember he played for Defiance in Ohio, a D3 school.
Yeah, they're gonna find you.
Yeah.
So
did somebody say LeVar Jackson?
LeVar Jackson.
So you're saying Cam Ward should be going to the Titans, right?
I listen. I'm going to say this until the draft happens and the draft proves me wrong. I think two things are going to happen in this draft. I think this draft order is going to get mixed around. I think there might be some things that are going to happen. I also think there might be more offensive linemen taken in the top 10 than we think. And I think that's going to knock some things off a little bit. The reason why I say that is because the last probably 2 or 3 drafts, that hasn't happened. And these teams, their offensive lines just continue to be bad. And I'm not sure how long you can continue to have a bad offensive line when you keep not addressing it in the draft, if that makes sense.
Right.
Like the dam has to break. Football tells us the dam has to break, right? At some point they course correct. So I'm curious to see if this draft is going to be the draft where there might be some tackles or good guard, or I don't know. I feel like we might be on the verge of like something weird happening in this draft where we're like, okay, what are we doing? Like what?
Well, we're gonna definitely do a draft show. You know what we think. Matter of fact, let's do that. Street one day soon. Let's come up with our first top 10 picks in the draft, and we'll share one Monday.
Yeah, Street. Why don't you and Hayes do that? Why don't you two do that?
You don't want to do that?
You did not include me. You said, why don't we do that, Street?
You and me. I said on a Monday.
Look how she feel.
I said one Monday.
Chick.
I said on one Monday.
I'm surprised she ain't turn off her lights.
Just leave the show. This is me from now on. I'm sick and tired of this crap. I am sick of this. All I give to this show, and both of you are turning on me.
All I give to this show. All my Mondays.
all my Monday. All I do on Monday is wake up and think about this show and think about how I can make it the best and think about how I can show up. And the first chance you get, Coach Hayes, you're trying to exclude me. I am protesting.
And that's going to be my ending of the show about seen and not heard. Oh,
I need to be seen. I need to be seen and not heard.
Seen. The art of being seen. Listen to what I said. The art of being seen and not heard. Let's see how this works out.
I'm sick of this. I'm sick of the treatment that I'm getting today. Okay. So, anyways, Ellen's in the chat. Can you let Ellen know that you have put something on the wall for us? Ellen, I see you in the chat. FYI, there is something on the wall for us because we asked for it and we got it. So
something on the wall with the painter's tape. I love it. The blue painter's tape up there. Omega Red for the $5 all around here. A little knit bag around here off the street. Do the show with Really Flawed and Coach. Leave street for the streets. That's all I like. My dog street for the street.
Okay. Well, I haven't asked. Can I ask? Whenever we do the NFL show with the draft picks, Street, I need you to be in the helmet. I need the Cowboys helmet on for just as you're saying your picks. I just need the helmet to just get the whole effect.
He ain't even back there no more.
Talking about the Ninja Turtle? He done dip.
He's gone.
Oh,
he ain't pay no rent, huh? He got to go.
Nah, he in the front room making tea.
Oh.
So I have a question. Did you all know, how do you feel about the Ohio State defensive coordinator winning the championship and then jumping ship and going to a team and their conference, Penn State, to be their defensive coordinator? How do we feel about that? Do we have any thoughts about that? What do we think? Where's the loyalty?
It used to be honor amongst thieves. And here's what I'm telling people. This is one thing I always say. I don't know if it's money because I haven't looked up any contract things.
Oh, he got paid.
Oh, I wouldn't doubt it because that's been their problem at Penn State to get over the hump. And why not steal the Achilles heel to your program right now, which is the Ohio State University, right? Mm-hmm. They brought him in. He's a DC, right?
Yep.
Remember, they brought him in to take over what the other guy's name was. They hated him. And they brought him in to fix Jim Knowles to fix everything. He fixed it for what? I think he was there 2 years, if I'm not mistaken. Dips, goes to Penn State, and they probably paid him. He probably making it probably around maybe $4 million, $5 million. I wouldn't doubt it. And I mean, I don't know what his number is. I'm just really kind of pulling that off the block.
They said he's making about $3 million a year to be a DC, but his contract can eclipse $4 million if he reaches certain incentives and bonuses.
That's what I figured that. Yeah,
he's the highest paid.
So $4 million at Penn State right now. Dog, think about that. $4 million
with incentives. $4 million with incentives. The basis looks like it's 3.1.
Right. So think about that. You getting paid $3 million.
I just sent it to you. Street.
Okay. Huh? You getting paid $3 million to call defense. You don't have to shake hands, kiss babies, press conference. You ain't got to go talk to the doggone board of trustees, the president, athletic director. Like, you are literally doing half. Now, of course, everybody, oh, well, he's got to win. Yeah, you got to win if you made $300,000.
Right.
Like, so when people always say, oh, well, you got to win if you get that kind of money. You got to win. Bro. As the coordinator from New Mexico State.
Can I say something, Hayes?
Guess where he was born? Guess where he's from?
Miami Gardens.
Where?
Yeah, City.
Pennsylvania. Philadelphia.
Oh, of course. Of course.
And he gets to go home?
That's probably what it's about.
That's a no-brainer. But you know what? You said something that I didn't think about. And you said taking the coach from a team that you can't beat.
Mm-hmm.
That is a chess move. I didn't think about that. But that is a chess move because not only did you take that guy, now that guy knows how they would defend you, which is important. They're on your coaching staff. Although I feel like Penn State's problem is their offense. That's a whole different conversation for a different day. But at least because Penn State always breeds really good defensive players.
Well, here's the thing. It's not about how the team will defend you. It's about now how you can defend the team because you've seen them every day.
You've seen them every day. Yeah, that's true too. Yeah.
Ryan Day's not going to change. So now you know the ins and outs of Ryan Day's offense.
Yeah.
You know what he thinks. You know how he thinks. You're on the headset. You're in those meetings. You know what he likes to do on third down. So now, is he really going to go out of his wheelhouse and change up his whole game plan for that one Penn State? And now he's not comfortable, right? So that it's really more about defending Ohio State more than how Ohio State will defend you, because they're going to get a new defensive coordinator who's going to bring his own system. He's not going to know about it. But Ryan Day is going to remain the same.
They're trying to get Texas's defensive coordinator. Hook 'em horns, by the way. They're trying to get PK.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Who is PK? PK
Texas's
Kirkland?
defensive coordinator.
Oh. I don't know. I don't follow Texas. They ain't won nothing for.
Well, your loss. Yeah, because you're too busy following losers.
So Hayes, when that happens, right? When that happens, right?
Did you just say take that?
P. Diddy voice. Sorry.
Just go ahead, straight. Go.
Right? Like, is there any fear? Like, the defensive coordinator just went to Penn State, right? As a coaching staff, right? Is there any fear that this man just plays against our offense every day of the year? You know what I'm saying? They don't look at it like that. How do they deal with that?
I mean, the week of the game, you'll probably talk trash. You'll use it as poster board material. Because he didn't walk out of there and Ryan Day didn't know what was happening.
No.
Right?
What I'm saying is he knows who Jeremiah is. He knows who Mecca is. He knows who Brandon Ennis is. Like, he knows these guys. Like, he don't win against them in practice every day. That's what I'm saying. Is there any fear to face him? Like,
no, because they're still saying, yeah, coach, you know who I am, but you don't have nobody to cover me.
Okay.
Like,
yeah, because how do you cover Jeremiah Smith? What's the plan?
There's no answer for that.
What's that plan? How is that going to work exactly?
And what else happens is to your point about the chess move, which is a great way to term it is not see. We know who's there, but he knows the ends of who's coming up.
Right.
Travion Henderson is out. Krishan Junkins is gone. You got Emeka Ibuka, I think, may be leaving. So he has the inner workings of what the Brandon Enos is really. What is he really capable of since he's been there? What about the Jaden Ballard, the younger cats that we don't know on tape? And I don't know what the schedule is when they play them, but they're probably playing somewhere 6, 7, 8 game of the season. But instead of waiting, you kind of have an idea because that's the game they have to get over, I think, and they feel good about Michigan too. So he's played against Michigan, so he knows Michigan, he knows Ohio State. Those are really the only two teams they're afraid of. Those are the only two teams that stop them. Yeah, because Ryan Day is still the play caller. Let's call it what it is. Ryan Day is still a play caller. Chip Kelly calls the plays, but I think it's still Ryan Day's system. And Chip Kelly's smart enough to go in and maneuver through his system. But yeah, Chip Kelly was there for a good time, not a long time. I just want to get some hard.
Do we think Ryan Day's calling the plays?
I think it's twofold. I think it is Ryan Day's system. He definitely has input, but Chip Kelly has less to worry about. He trusts him because he's been a head coach, been an offensive coordinator, been very good, probably implemented some of his stuff in there as well. So it kind of added to his playbook. But I think ultimately, I think Ryan Day gave him the reins, but with the blessing. So Chip Kelly was calling the plays, but it's still, I believe I would say 70 or 80% of that playbook was probably Ryan Day's playbook with a Chip Kelly twist on it, if that kind of goes. So he called the plays, but it's like I said, when you coach long enough, y'all got the same plays, bro. Now it's when do you call the plays? Like inside zone is inside zone, outside zone is outside zone.
That's fair.
Bro,
yeah.
All concept, spacing concept. You got triangle. You got all these different concepts, mesh concept levels. They all run the same stuff. Now the question is when you call it versus when you don't, and the nuances of it. But other than that, I mean, everybody run cover 3, everybody run cover 4, everybody run America's blitz. Like it's no new blitz out here, you know.
Are we gonna ask Kiki? Are you gonna get the super chat off?
Ask Kiki. Can we talk about this right quick before we go back? We titled this thing the 3-peat, and we didn't really talk about them 3-peating. So can Kiki kick off this segment? What does she think about the 3-peat? Ready for the $5 ask segment? I'm glad he became the new producer. Kiki, what round was Shiloh? Oh my God!
From the hood. Go ahead. Ask Kiki what round will Shiloh Sanders get drafted? Kiki, what round will Shiloh Sanders be drafted? Talk to me like you from the hood in Miami. I don't want to hear Kiki from Western. Let's see.
Is she awake?
I don't know. What's she doing? Kiki!
Sorry, I'm having issues right now.
Oh my gosh.
Our systems are experiencing
acting like a robot. Kiki acting like a robot. Kiki says she's asleep.
Kiki acts like a woman. I love Kiki. Kiki, like she gets it. She's like, I ain't got time for this right now. Okay, I'm tired. Like I'm tired.
She sounds like she's hungry. You better give her some gigabytes. Tell her to get her behind up.
Is your phone dying? Do you need a charger?
Sad.
You know what's funny? Ever since Trump came in office and they said they were going to do this big AI thing, and then deep fake came out. I don't know if y'all saw that today. China put out a chat GPT, which China is so foolish, drove the market down because they came out with this chat GPT named deep fake and said it was cheaper to build than AI. But ever since Trump came, this thing has been down like often. When Trump said they're going to put all this money towards AI and they were going to use the makers of ChatGPT and some other guys, it's been down. It's been down a few times.
Quick question about that before I move on. Because when Trump made that statement, did NVIDIA go up?
Yeah, but when China released this this app called Deepfake, which looks like ChatGPT, and made it seem as if they can build it with a lot cheaper. That drove the entire market. Man, the video went back to the price that we bought it at. You know what I'm saying? Like today, it went down like 5% or something like that, bro.
That's why my Bitcoin down. That's why my Bitcoin down.
Huh?
Yeah. If you looked at it today, that's why.
I'm
That's why
cutting
Bitcoin down. That's why Bitcoin went down. Yeah.
I'm cutting up everything. This towel was made in China. I'm cutting it up right now. I ain't
after further review, people started looking into it. And they're like, wait a minute, man. Like, China just duped everybody. You know what I'm saying? With this BS. And they actually used some of the NVIDIA parts to make what they did. And you know what I'm saying?
I bought NVIDIA when it was $16, baby. Did you buy the baby part with it or just the $16?
NVIDIA is $300 now. So if Jen bought it when it was $16, I hope she bought enough of them.
She only got one share though. She only got one share. Now, real quick, let's go back to this super chat right here from Shad. Clap it up for Shad, been a member for 16 months. 16.
Where is your clapper thing?
Huh?
So you don't have anything on the walls. You don't have any of the sound effects. You didn't bring the violin. What's going on? Talk to me. Let me understand. Where's the dark side?
The video is 115 right now, but it's split. Like it was a lot more. So I don't know. Whenever they brought it, maybe if they brought it when it's split, or you know what I'm saying. I don't know when they brought it.
So
I'm so disappointed.
What is the lightsaber? What is that?
Hey man, man, look here. My caution light. Actually, that's my hunting light when I go hunting. If I ever get somewhere, they can see me out the air. But anyway, Shav says, ask Kiki, will the Steelers make the playoffs next season? And also, will Big Meech have Tigers at his welcome home party? What? I thought Big Meech was already free.
Oh, your period ain't on no more, Kiki. You up now?
Is she ready?
You wild for that. What's good though? What's on your mind?
All right, Kiki. So since you up now, Kiki, answer this question: when will Shiloh Sanders be drafted?
Right. Let's keep it real. Shiloh Sanders' draft spot is tricky to call right now. He's probably looking at a late round selection or even going undrafted, depending on how he bounces back from that shoulder injury and performs at Pro Day or the Combine, if he's ready.
Deion Sanders.
Scouts love his physicality and football IQ, but his injury history and film might have teams hesitant. It's all about how he shows up during this draft prep. Late round sleeper or undrafted free agent with potential. Either way, his last name alone guarantees he'll get a shot somewhere. What you think?
Speak, Kiki.
You shit,
okay.
She said, what you think?
Okay, Kiki.
Kiki ain't hood. She ain't hood enough. But you got to ask.
Yeah, she wasn't very hood though. She was very.
She said what they do when we first got on.
Yeah, to you though, but her answer was very like vanilla-ish.
All right, you got to ask this one right here. Been a member. Drop that one right there.
I think the Steelers make the playoffs next season, and also will Big Meech have Tigers at his welcome home party. What?
Damn shit.
You good now? Let me see.
You already know. I'm locked in.
Okay,
what
let's
else
go.
You got?
All right, let's go then. Will the Steelers make the playoffs next season?
Sounds like she's bringing some pistachio nuts open over there.
The Pittsburgh Steelers' playoff chances for the 2025 season depend on several factors. They have a strong roster, but quarterback Russell Wilson's future is uncertain, as his contract expired, and he has expressed interest in returning. Additionally, running back Najee Harris has hinted at locker room issues, which could affect team dynamics. The Steelers' 2025 schedule includes games against tough opponents like the Buffalo Bills, Green Bay Packers, and Miami Dolphins. Their performance in these matchups will be crucial. While the Steelers have the potential...
Kiki, why you sound like you from goddamn Beverly Hills?
Yeah, she's white. We need the Kiki from the hood.
Overtown, Miami, the hood. Why you sound like you from Beverly Hills? tripping today, man. Period on something.
Oh, she finna go put her bonnet on. She finna go put her bonnet on. Oh, you want the hood? Hold up. Why you always asking me these dumb questions?
Will Beat Me should have Tigers at his welcome home party. He having a concert, ain't
Hey,
I thought he was already home.
Hey, Jen said she ain't had to put Najee out there like that. Yeah, somebody got locked in the car. She messy, man.
he? You ready? Will Big Meech have Tigers at his welcome home party? Kiki period on or something, man. She tripping today.
She at the White House. She done left you and went to Mar-a-Lago, dog. She out.
You wild for that one. But if Big Meat's throwing a welcome home party, you know it's going to be legendary. Tigers, maybe not. But you already know it's going to have that extra flair. Something out of pocket. What you think? Tigers or just a whole vibe?
I think you're going to have some Tigers there. I think you're going to have
I mean, then you have to ask her about the three-peat.
Huh? Ask her
The
about the
Kansas.
Yeah, that's what Kansas City 3-peat.
Man, if Tigers show up, it's over. The party going to be in the history books. Big Meats don't do nothing small.
Listen, will Kansas City 3-peat? Was Kansas City Chiefs 3-peat? Let's see if Kiki know the script. You think Kiki know the script?
Yeah.
Kiki, will Kansas City Chiefs 3-peat? Let us in on the script. Trying to get some of this money.
You trying to get in the mix, huh? The script is simple. Stay consistent, stay loud, and stay real. If you're in the content game,
I don't know what Kiki's talking about.
What is Kiki? Kiki's she's probably hungry. What did Kiki say for some gigabytes?
Ask about Kansas City, Kiki. Will Kansas City 3-peat? It's a simple question.
She was choking on megabytes.
Simple question.
I
She
feel
was
you. If you asking whether Kansas City Chiefs can 3-peat as Super Bowl champs, they already got one under their belt for this run, and they'd need 2 more back-to-back.
Kiki.
No NFL team has pulled off a 3-peat in the Super Bowl era, but if anybody could do it right now, it's Patrick Mahomes and that squad. They stay healthy.
So, Kiki, you missed a whole Super Bowl last year? You acting like deep fake now. Kansas City got 2 Super Bowls, Kiki. They only have to win 1 more. Will they win this last one?
Kiki over there sniffing kilobytes.
Oh, so you're saying Kansas City's already sitting on 2 straight rings and just need this next one to hit that 3-peat? If that's the case, they absolutely got the firepower to make it happen. Mahomes is a straight magician.
So who's going to win, Kiki?
Kelsey's doing his thing and their defense steps up when it counts. They're built for it. But you know how the league is. It ain't ever easy. The AFC is stacked with squads like the Bengals and Bills, and the NFC always got someone coming out hot. You think they can seal the deal? Or does someone else take it?
Kiki's sick. Kiki is sick right now. She's sick.
Hey, she over there. She in there like this. She over there. What you need?
But you know what's weird? You know what's funny about it? When ChatGPT first came out, right? It didn't have any information for a year. You had to go back to 22 or 23. Now sometimes it does and it don't. But if you remind it, it'll just go find the current information. It's a weird thing.
Kiki over there tripping, man. Kiki to my. You call me? I ain't doing nothing. I'm just on these kilobytes. Omega Red for the $2. Stop buying bootleg AI Street. So let's ask this question. Can Kansas City 3-peat? I'm going to go here and say rigged, because that's my favorite word. What's my favorite word?
Bruh.
Rigged, so they're going to get the 3-peat.
I don't even think it's a question. The question is like with the way everything's going with the refs and like what would the betting line be? Because the betting line has to be jacked up now because everybody thinks the refs want to cheat for Kansas City.
That's a big
so
call.
Whatever the opening line is, I think you should just take it for the Eagles. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, last time I looked, it was like 1 point or 1.5, I thought. But I wonder what it is now.
You already think Kansas City gonna cheat.
I don't see how anybody would bet this. I honestly think Super Bowl betting is it still 1.5?
Yeah.
I feel like Super Bowl betting though is more like who do you think is going to win by the end of the half? Who do you think is going to score first? Because they have. Do you think that's going to be heads or tails? Like, you can bet almost anything in the Super Bowl.
I used to bet on the underdog every year just to make it a fun game to watch because the Dolphins was never there, and I won when the Giants upset the Patriots. Right? Wasn't the Giants and the Patriots in that big upset?
Giant. Yeah.
Eli Manning, right? When Eli Manning caught the ball in the helmet, I think I put $100. I think I won like $500 that night. Yeah.
So here's the thing. The 1.5 spread is interesting because there are a group of people that think like we're thinking. It's rigged. What's my favorite word?
If you don't talk.
So you're supposed to be like, don't worry. Wait till we get to that last segment. Oh, it's on and popping. It's on and popping.
Women don't listen. Women need to learn how to listen.
And then, but the other part is people hate them so much they will bet against them.
True.
And then the opposite effect is people are thinking like you thinking. It's going to be rigged, so they think all these people are going to bet for Philly and Vegas. I mean, I'm sorry, for Kansas City, and Vegas is like, we ain't losing that much money, so you need to go the other way with it. It's such a close line.
Who's favored though? The 1.5.
Kansas City.
Is it the Eagles or the
Kansas City? Kansas City favorite. So that's what I'm saying. So everybody's thinking, okay, it's rigged for KC. Well, if it's rigged for them, we're gonna put our money on them. But then there's a lot of people saying, nah, Vegas ain't gonna lose that much money. So I'm gonna go with the underdog because 1.5 points is, I mean, it's a pick 'em at this point, right?
Yeah.
I mean, you basically talking about a pick 'em.
Right. No. Listen. So if y'all think Vegas is so accurate, right? And we're looking at these games and saying Kansas City is getting these calls. So if Vegas is so accurate, right? They opened it up at an even game. Everybody trusts Vegas, like that's the facts, like what people really think is going to happen, and they opened it up at an even game. So now if it doesn't move, because this is how it works, the money is what moves it. So if it doesn't move, that means people aren't pouring the money in on it on Kansas City and saying, man, 1.5, you already know they're gonna cheat. If it doesn't move, that means people really think the Eagles are a better team than Kansas City, bro. That's what it means.
Correct.
I think they are. I think the Eagles are a better team than the Chiefs, but I think the problem is the ultimate neutralizer and the refs.
Zebras. Them damn nine zebras.
My question is, why doesn't Vegas think that? You see what I'm saying?
Well, I think that's what Vegas. I think that's what Vegas is saying, giving them the 1.5. I think they're giving them that 1.5 for that
supposed
reason.
To be what? Maybe you think it should be 6 or 3 for Eagles?
No, I think it should be exactly
that 1.5.
Correct. I think let me say this. I think if we were playing like two just normal teams, right? Just pick team A versus team B. And then the refs aren't included and we've seen whatever. I think Vegas would favor the Eagles. If the Chiefs weren't the Chiefs, right? And they don't get the calls and da-da-da. I think if you just look at these two rosters and you just look at the last games, you have to, the Eagles are a better team.
Okay.
But I think when you have to factor in all the things.
I get that. So the Eagles should be favored.
That's what I think.
Right.
Yeah.
No, that's the way to look at it.
Yeah, I think the refs. Yeah,
right.
I think the refs are moving it the other direction.
Right. So you're thinking that KC going to win, or Philly's going to win, but they're going to keep KC in it, and you get that last second play.
No, you're assuming
that last second play to get to a field goal range for field goal.
You're assuming Philly is the better team.
Correct.
On paper, Philly's the better team, but the 1.5 is because of the refs.
Correct. Same thing. Okay, so let's look at the Bills and KC.
Right.
They were 1.5 also. The Bills and KC were 1.5 as well. And they beat them by what, 3?
You think the Bills were a better team, really flawed, than Kansas City?
No. I don't think the Bills were a better team than Kansas
You think it would have been that close? You think 3 points is an accurate depiction of the two teams as they played?
Yeah, because that's usually how they play. But like what we saw last night was usually how it goes. And again, the history of those two teams playing, there's a lot of history. There's not a lot of history when it comes to Chiefs and Eagles.
I don't know. I just think it's kind of like they're hedging their bet. It's saying people are thinking they're going to cheat for KC to win it. We can put our money down for KC. Other people are saying, well, wait a minute. Because, people think Vegas run their lines. So now if everybody putting all their money, we're going to go for, like the street said, the money moves the line. Well, it goes to show a lot of people are probably putting money down on the Bills.
Yeah, I think it's interesting. But again, right, then there's the X factor of you have to pay attention to what's going on. You can't act like you don't see it. I mean, and can we just also say another thing? I don't see a game where the NFL is going to let the Super Bowl get out of hand. And let's say the Eagles beat the Chiefs. They're not going to let the Eagles beat the Chiefs by 15 or 30. They're going to keep it close. Because that's their baby.
Back in the day. Because back in the day, Street, remember when the stadium opened up, everybody was working at the stadium? When San Francisco beat the mess out the Chargers with Jerry Rice?
Yeah.
I don't know what that score was, like 43 to like 7 or some craziness in the Super Bowl.
That's so weird that you brought that up. I was just talking to somebody about that last night.
They were good. They were good, man. Policia. Everybody run.
Did you see Jen J's super chat?
Who? No. I'm sorry, did I miss it? Jen J off in the what's up with this Edwards Michigan stuff going on? We gotta have a talk, Jen J. Best of luck to Mason Graham, Will Johnson, Kenneth Grant, Colston Loveland, and the 2025 draft. Go Blue. Okay, she's a Michigan fan. All right, I'll let you ride. I didn't know you were a Michigan fan. I know you're from the Colorado. You're a Michigan fan, so I'll let you live. I'll let you live, Jen J. Go Blue. Huh? The big house.
Do you guys have any thoughts about the draft? Okay, so I know that you don't watch the NFL. Where do you break off? How long do you take your college football fandom to where you go, okay, we're done with those kids, back to college? Like, at what point do you start to break off and go, all right, now back to college? Like, how do you watch? Like, how far do you watch the college kids?
The kids that we know?
Am I frozen? Yeah, like I know that you all don't watch the NFL like I watch the NFL. So where do you break off? Like, is it after the NFL draft?
The kids that you know, you always watch them. Like I think. I know,
but like as a call, like I guess what I'm asking about is I realized this year that college football fans are different from NFL fans, because like NFL fans are right now seeing who the college kids are that can go to their NFL teams. So as a college football watcher, what so y'all are focused on the recruits that are coming in. Is that how
it's just like college, right? It's the same thing. The NFL team is saying, okay, who can we draft from college? What was his stats? Well, it's the same thing. The college teams are looking at who are the 5 stars, who is this athlete, who is it, what did he do in 7-on-7? Because that's why I made my mistake. When I first started those WRE videos, I thought the players, like the high school kids, were going to watch them. I looked at the demographics. I couldn't realize it's all the fans of the college teams are looking to see who the incoming commits are, who committed, who signed. Like, so, like who's on the offer list, that's a wave. Then who committed? That's another wave of fans. So NFL is the same thing. Now, as it's starting to narrow down, all of the
am I breaking up?
No, you okay? What's wrong? You okay?
Am I breaking up?
Kiki, you all right?
Oh, okay.
It get a little scary out here on the block,
he's
man.
breaking up for me.
It get a little sketchy on this block when it get late now. So, as soon as you see that tinfoil blanket come out, you know it's about to go down. Just you be careful. But it's just, I think it's the same. It's just in a different way.
It's
like
just different.
Okay. All the NFL fans are probably watching the Shrine Bowl. Like, oh, who's the guy that's supposed to be coming? Where is he going to fall to us? Do we trade up? Should we trade up to get such and such and such? It's no different than us. Man, I'll pay $8 million to get Jeremiah Smith. It's the same thing.
It's interesting. You know what's interesting is I always watch their trial, their what's it called? When they go to when they get the numbers, when they get the stats and they run the 40 and they catch the football and what is it called?
Combine.
The senior, what is it called where you go to the school?
Combine.
Yeah, that thing. And then they do the thing at the schools.
What's going on?
Pro day.
Yeah. I like watching those because I feel like, like I guess too, it's different for me because I like both. So I've seen a lot of these athletes and like I don't like watching these Senior Bowls and Shrine Bowls and I don't like watching all of those because to me, I've already seen you play. I know I've seen you. I want to see your times so that I can put those things together because I don't care. I guess I look at it differently because in my mind, I'm like, you've been on this team all year. So that 12 games, I got to see you, or however many games, like I got to see you in those games. So what you do in these bowl games, like cool, whatever. But then I want to see your times because I want to put your game stuff of what I remember you doing in the game to your measurables and your times. But anyway, so that's what I was asking. I was just curious to see how other people looked at it.
I think that's fair. I think all of it is made for the fans and for the entertainment. Like Striel talked about the entertainment value. We see guys that run terrible 40 times or, subpar 40 times, but they're ball players, right? It's just, I think those are done for two reasons. They're done for entertainment and to devalue.
Yeah.
Because your value doesn't go up because you like Xavier Worthy, he didn't get paid more money because he ran a 4.2. But he sure would have got paid less if he ran a 4.5.
Yep.
I think it's designed to catch your flaws and see if you are really flawed.
Yeah, it's like the stock market
because I am really flawed. There you go. See, that's why I'm like,
yeah. They're looking for a reason to get you for cheaper.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. They know Cam Kitchens is
right.
In the fourth round.
That's why I always like to. And I feel like so many times, but it all comes down to money. I got it. Never mind. I was about to say something really dumb. Like, why do they even do this? Well, I know why they do it. My bad.
Yeah. It's just.
I enjoy the underwear Olympics. Well, it depends on what kind of underwear is being worn.
Some Calvin Klein. Some Duluths. We got Duluths. But anyway, no, but it's just, like I said, it's there because me running across the field catching 5 balls, pause. How does that equate to my gameplay? Like, it doesn't. In my opinion, it really doesn't. Your offensive lineman running a 40-yard dash does not equate to gameplay.
I don't watch those things. I want to see the measurables compared to. So I guess my formula is not necessarily how fast you run the 40. My formula is kind of like, okay, I've watched you play all year. So now I want to see how you test. And then I get to see how you test against all the other people in your position. And then I get to kind of say, okay, how does that work with what I already thought of this player? And how does that go together? That's kind of how I look at it. So yes, it's about the testing, but it's not about like how many times you catch the ball or if you look great running your routes. I don't care about that. Like that's
right. But that's part
I'm with
of the
Ellen. Like where do the Olympic? Like I've never heard of that.
They just call it the underwear Olympics.
Where's the underwear Olympics?
The combine.
It comes on right before the lingerie league. Right before the lingerie league.
No, have you watched that before though?
The lingerie league.
Have you watched that before? Yeah.
I've only watched it from the end zone cut.
From the back.
I've only watched it from the end zone cut. I get the coach's cut. Matter of fact, I'm gonna do some breakdowns of the lingerie league.
First time you realize that linebackers being Doodle Brown stands, huh? First time they finally clicked, like.
Hey, he be like, boy, hey, Uncle Luke done started a bunch of stuff everywhere. Hey, you started the linebacker stance.
That
Get
is
in the
so
stance like you do a Doodle Brown. But anyway,
that's all.
no, so yeah, like I said, I think that's the only thing it's for. And so that's why you see a lot of these players, they'll opt out of doing certain things, running the 40, because let me ask you this. You're a GM, really flawed. Do you not draft Jeremiah Smith if he don't participate in none of that stuff?
Absolutely not.
Matter of fact, Caleb Williams, I don't think
That's
he did
not even
anything.
like
Marvin
he
Harrison
didn't do anything. That is neither did Marvin Harrison Jr.
He showed up.
That is what does that coach say where it's like everybody should be treated fair, but not everybody's going to be treated equally?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's some bull crap. Whatever.
Bro, listen, some of it don't make some of it
kind of lagging a little bit. I was gonna say pop out and come right back in on Flawed. It's kind of the mouth is lagging a little bit. Yeah.
Yeah, I think
just pop out and come right back in.
Yeah, bro. Like some of it is like, why am I coming? I'm coming here so you could devalue me. Like, watch the film. You know what I'm saying? Pick me.
But it's no different than in the high school when the college coach wants you to come to their camp so they can work you out. They want to really see if you have, and I have a better understanding for that, because when you start talking about level of competition you playing, is he really this fast? Is it the level of competition?
High school don't have the same
coverage either. Right.
Yeah, right. You don't have
so that's why I have a better that's why I have a better understanding of it. So I totally understand that.
Right.
Yeah. All right. So now that Really Flawed is gone, listen, we could really oh, she back. My bad. Testing 1, 2. Is this thing on? Is this thing
No,
on?
I guess it was me. Am I on? Turn me on. Turn me on and turn me up.
Got the twins back out today, huh? You ain't feel comfortable in that hoodie, huh?
Turn me on.
We wasn't gonna like it. She ain't like it, hey. We wasn't gonna like it. She
I was
came
right it was fine.
Shout out to Shad. That boy say your mouth is lagging a little bit. Is wild. No, it's not wild.
Is that what you said?
It's diabolical.
I couldn't hear. It started becoming like spotty. So.
I believe that right there. I believe that right there.
Started to become spotty.
Kiki Beard on, you spotty. What the hell going on today?
Yeah, we don't do spotting. So listen,
hey, to be fair, spotting sometimes is very healthy for pregnant women.
Where we going with this? Where we going?
That didn't even go left. That made 3 rights.
Things you didn't know you needed to know. Hey, somebody is listening to this right now and is very thankful that I just said that, because they're experiencing this moment. You know what I mean? We speak to the math. We speak to the masses. We speak to the masses of people.
Just know that I am an art connoisseur. Jay-Z, you ain't the only one with real art. I got real art, and it's something on the wall. That's a masterpiece up there. That's a masterpiece, though. Something on the wall.
It's okay. It's all right.
All right, let's get into this, man. We an hour and a half in this joint.
Oh yeah. Are we doing the segment of what men and women should know based off what you all think we should know and based off what I think you should know?
Let's go. What you got, Really Flaw? I know you got something ready in there.
Now we are entering the black hole. This is where the show goes into it to an infinite state of what the. Reggie seemed like the out of order sign. Dang, Reggie, how did you know
with the painter tape? With the painter tape.
Picture day? Reggie talking about, man, Coach Hay looked like it was picture day at school. It actually was picture day at school today, but I ain't taking no pictures.
How did you smile?
I got warrants. I ain't taking no
How did you smile?
I ain't smile. I'll take pictures.
What do I? You know what?
A Coach Van Gogh.
I have a very, very good one. Okay. And I still know that both of you are going to have questions, but I'm still going to say it. Okay. What I want men to know is women are not a monolith. We're different, and it is up to you to understand the woman that you're in a relationship with, or the women in your life. Just because one woman is
what's the $10 word you use? Women are not a what?
A monolith. Okay, we are not all the same. Is that better?
Okay, thank you.
We're not all the same.
Okay. I went to public school. Like, what the fuck was that? A monolith.
My bad. My bad.
Okay, so you're saying women are not the same.
We're not all the same. We all like different things. So it's up to you to figure out what it is that the woman that's in your life likes.
All right. Can I get
mine? We didn't know
that?
You feel that men
yes, because I think men know this until it's time to apply this.
Okay.
For example, communication, intimacy, dates, communicate, you gotta, just because you were doing the thing and the one woman liked it doesn't mean if you do the thing, the next woman is gonna like it. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. All right.
This your fault, Street. You brought this shit. This your fault.
He's the only one struggles with this segment. I don't know what his issue is, dog. But he's totally struggled with trying to be educated on women. It's almost like he done got over it. Like,
no. Okay.
He's frustrated. You're very frustrated with women. What did we do to you? What did a woman do to you?
No. Here's my question.
Hey, what you do to
here's my question.
Put your clothes on. What you do to little Hayes, huh? Come on. Put on daddy's laptop. Beat this boy.
This what I'm gonna tell you. Okay.
Here it comes.
I want women to know that men are not a monolith. And that
he's scarred.
No, I'm telling you. I want you to understand. I want women to know that men are not a monolith. And what was the rest of it that you said?
You didn't listen? And therein lies the problem.
When you said monolith, I was like, nah.
So Street is picking up on something. He is sensing that this segment is hard for you. What about this segment is hard for you?
Because every segment I've come to realize is that men have to figure out what women want, but women don't ever have to figure out what men want or need. Every segment we've done is we are supposed to find out and know what you want instead of just telling us what you want. And we've clearly been saying, just tell me what you want and then I can do that. But I can't play the guessing game of it's Monday. Does she like red flowers or pink flowers?
No, somebody scarred Hayes.
Somebody did, because the way that you're interpreting what's being said is interesting.
No, because hear what I'm saying. It's not about scar. No, hear what I'm saying. What I'm saying to you is when we bring these up, and I said to myself, okay, what did you say? Okay, women are not a monolith, and what? I just want to make sure I heard it clear.
No, that was the whole statement.
No, not that
like
women
we're
are
different.
monolith.
We're different.
And no, you said that we need to learn what? No, you said we need to learn what?
That you have to figure out what your woman likes.
Okay, so women are not a monolith, and we have to figure out what your woman likes, right? We have to figure it out. Versus, we're not good at that game. It's not about being. We're not good at that game, so it's not about being scarred. I think my thing to you and I'm speaking to you, but I am speaking in general.
I got you.
What I'm saying is that's a game we're not good at. So just tell us what you like.
But here's the thing. I'm gonna use an easy example.
Please.
If I picked up the phone and called you right now, and I was like, hey, and then what happened is I went to the dressing room, and then in the dressing room, you'd be like, what? I don't care about her being in the dressing room. So my thing is where I think we go wrong is this is you getting to know me, and this is me getting to know you. So just because I say something in a way that makes it seem like you have to learn, we both have to learn each other. So if my communication makes it sound like you only have to learn about me and I don't have to learn about you, then that is getting lost in translation. That's not what this is about. This is about, if we're asking what you should know, is you should know that you have to get to know the person, the woman that you're with or doing whatever with, or even if you're just friendly with that woman or whatever. Like the same way that last week when Street was like, women should know that we really have no place to really go to kind of whatever. Okay, now that I know that, that means what? I now have to make an effort to provide that. So just because you're not telling me that I have to do something, I still have to do something, because now that I know that, I need to make sure that I can provide the thing that you're telling me that you don't have.
I hear you. I mean, I hear you, and I understand that. But I think a lot of it is, to my point, Street, and you got it, is I think a lot of it is like a detective game for women. It's like, well, he should know, or he should listen to me well enough to understand that I don't like strawberries. I like cherries, because I never mentioned strawberries. I only mentioned cherries. You know what I'm saying? And I don't think we're wired to listen that way.
Is there a problem, really, Flaw, with you guys writing on a piece of paper? I like my ears kissed. I like my back kissed. I like these type of flowers. Will that mess up? Wait, hold up. Will that mess up the relationship for a woman? Does a woman need?
Yeah, no, it will not mess up the relationship. And that is perfect. However, if you will accept that from me, I will give it to you. But a lot of men will not accept that. That's what I'm saying.
Now we're talking now. Why do you think that?
I don't know. I mean, I've had, like, I'm a very, like, if I don't like it, I'm gonna tell you I don't like it. If I want to go eat McDonald's, I want McDonald's. I don't want Burger King. If I want whatever, like, I'm going to tell you, right? But a lot of men see me as being too aggressive or too assertive or not being passive enough. You know what I mean? So like, that's what I'm saying. Every man is different, just like every woman is different. So the way that I might communicate with you two, because you know me pretty well, if I come to you and I'm like, listen, I'm having a day and I have a headache, neither one of you are going to be like, oh God, here she goes with this. You're going to be like, well, she said she had a headache. She usually doesn't say stuff like that. Right. So it's different because you know me. But if you don't know someone, you have to kind of see what it is.
Right. Like you brought up food. Here's a perfect example. You called me on the phone. What you doing? I'm heading home. Can you pick me up something to eat? My next question would be, what would you like?
Right. And I'm going to tell you immediately.
You will. But again, we're speaking in general here. We're speaking general. But I think that's kind of that guessing game. Just get me something. That doesn't help us.
I think that's fair.
Because
Kiki answered that question already.
No, I know, but I brought it up because she brought up food. Now, if you would have said, hey, you can pick me up something to eat, yeah, what you want? Just pick up my favorite food. Well, if we're in a relationship, I should know what your favorite food is. That's fair. You gave me enough information to decipher what you're saying.
Exactly.
You didn't say exactly it was tacos.
Right.
But I know that you like tacos or whatever, then that's what it is. But just to pick me up something to eat, and then I walk in with some damn Publix chicken, and you was expecting Olive Garden. This is what you got me? I don't want it.
You know what, Hayes? I got to the point where
thank you, Mr. Mansfield.
Something to eat. I just got to the point where it's like, okay, well, I'm just gonna get you something to eat. It's almost like they want you to tell them. I know a woman that got off one time of, she went out to eat at a restaurant with a guy, and when it was time for her to order, he ordered for her. Was like, she gonna try the steak, and this is good. And she said it turned her on. Right, because some women like that. Most of the people don't think like that, right? Most men don't think like that, right? We think that women are picky and but he took charge and was just like, man, she gonna try to steak, and basically was like, and it's gonna be cut like this, whatever.
They were dating or they was in a relationship. They were just getting to know. That's different. That's different. You're impressing one another, right?
But it goes back to the point to where we're not the same. Like, she loved that. You know what I mean? Like, I've had people order for me sometimes, and I'm like, all right. And then I'm like, this person doesn't know me, so they think I need them to order. Okay, cool. You know, whatever. But also then it's on me to kind of come back around and kind of be like, hey, appreciate you ordering for me. That was cool. as we move forward, I don't really know what I'm in the mood for, so I don't really know if it's going to work. You know what I'm saying? Like, again, communication.
Yeah, I don't know, bro. I'm just starting to realize that the more options you give them, the more problems you're going to have.
That's a good point. that's
valid. But Street, thank you, sir. That proves the point of what I was saying was you have all these options, and it's almost like back to the 2 holes in the boat. I stopped this one. No, but this one leaking.
Take the options away. So that's what I'm saying. They would never say that they want to be led or told what to do. They'll never say it.
It depends on what type of woman you have.
A lot of times.
There you go, Flaw.
Depends on what type of woman you have. Because I'm notorious for being like, I don't really care whatever you pick. I'm going to be very happy with that. We're rolling with it.
And if you say that, I can deal with that.
Whatever it is, I'm rolling.
When I walk in with that bucket,
she's a unicorn.
What'd you say?
She was raised by her dad. She's out of bounds. She's staying over there out of bounds.
Right.
Women that are raised by men.
Listen.
One day after the show, we were sitting in here and Willie Fall was talking, and she said, "I have a problem with saying I'm sorry." I said, "Willie Fall, who raised you?" I knew exactly what was wrong.
Yeah.
She was raised by her dad. Women that are raised by their dads are different. A lot of times they're cooler. They understand. They can be a little aggressive and fast. They can think like a man.
Opinionated, very opinionated.
Yeah, and so back to that point is, I could take that, and if I walk in the door, and now you got an attitude about what I got, then I have an attitude because you had the option to tell me what you wanted.
And I think that's fair.
Right.
I think that's fair.
And for most men, if I said, "Hey, babe, stop and give me something to eat," and you walk in with something, and you know kind of what I like, across the board, it don't have to be the favorite meal, but don't bring me for example, don't bring me some calamari or something. I'm never going to eat that. You know that. So don't walk through the door. Then I have an issue. But from all of the things that we've been around each other and you've seen me eat, I'm okay with whatever's on the stove, whatever's fixed, whatever. Oh, Lord, we got a fire. Lord Jesus, there's a fire. But anyway, yeah, she's starting it again. But anyway, so that's all I was saying. Yeah. But I think that's back to what I was telling you where, yeah, I get it. And we're trying to always figure out if we're not have an issue. I just always hear that when you talk or when women speak about men and things like that, it's always we should try to figure out what you like. And for men, for most of us, we just tell us. Just tell us.
I admit, I realized I was doing it wrong for all these years. I realized that I was trying to accommodate her because she is picky, right? And she will eat at 20 different places out of the month. So me not caring, I would eat at 2 places the whole entire month. You know what I'm saying? And leftovers, I let her pick. But I realized that was exhausting her. You know what I'm saying? It's a really weird thing. I realized that even though she doesn't want to have to go on that search. She just does it because I allow her to.
Yep.
The search for what? You mean like a different meal?
Yeah, I always tell people too, like 2 options. Hey, I'm on my way home. Do you want Chipotle or McDonald's? Which one? That's where I'm stopping. Which one? Whichever one you say is where we're gonna eat.
It's like you taking a kid to Toys R Us or you bringing a kid home 2 toys.
Yeah, just pick it. And if you call me and I'm like, I don't really want either one of those.
You get Toys R Us.
Yeah, if I don't really want either one of those, you don't get either one of those. You eat something else. Like we're all adults too. At the end of the day.
Hayes think there's no answer. You think there's no answer to it?
Yeah, Hayes is done. He's like, women, what?
Here's a perfect example. Shout out to the Ellen MVP. But all the things you've seen her eat, you should know too, Coach. I agree. I know the things she likes. But when you walk through the door, she may not have a urge for that particular meal that day. That's what I'm saying.
You're right.
It's not that I'm bringing her a meal that she doesn't eat. I'm saying out of all of the like you just said, your lady eat at 20 different spots.
20 different spots.
You bring her number 5 out to 20.
Smart woman.
She really wants number 20, 15 through 20. She had an urge for some of those spots. That's where I was going with it. It's not that I'm bringing her something that she doesn't eat. She just didn't feel like eating that day. But if you don't tell me that, I don't know that.
One question I've asked my woman like for a long time, and she cannot answer. If I brought her right here and be like, "Hey, what turn are you on?" She would tell me what don't turn her on every time. I know what don't turn me on. What just happened? Like, I asked you a simple question.
I think that though is more about I'm trying to say this in the right way, but I think that is a lot about most times you don't get asked questions like that. Like no one, like you don't get asked, like, I don't think anybody's ever asked me, what do you want to do for your birthday? I usually have to say, for my birthday, I'm thinking about doing this, What do you think? Like no one's ever asked me.
Would it be wrong for me to say, excuse me, ma'am, could you get a fire extinguisher? Like, would that be wrong, or should I just let her burn up?
I mean, you don't know her, so you can do whatever you want to do.
I think he's getting up there back there.
Are they standing in it this time? No.
I don't know, bro. I don't know what's happening, but that thing is getting big, bro.
They know what they're doing.
Look how people are just like walking past it, like do.
But there's a dude with a foil blanket right there laying next to that.
I think that's what they do to stay warm.
No, I get that, but we're talking about controlling the blaze there. Look how that thing. Anyway, we here for it, y'all. Stay tuned. We live on Hayes Street.
Know that they have one of those logs that they set on fire, and it looks like a bigger fire than it actually is, but it's controlled on the little log.
She just had it in her hand. She just put it on the ground like it's a cloth.
It could look a lot worse than it really is. Or maybe it's inside something, like it's inside something like a pot or something.
Yeah, we just can't see it.
Bruh.
Because why is it not spreading if it wasn't in something?
Because they know what they're doing. They know what they're doing. Maybe whatever they're burning holds heat. Maybe it holds heat for a while.
Lord Jesus, there's a fire.
Anyways, what do y'all want women to know?
What you got, Hayes?
Because Hayes hates women.
That's not true by no stretch. I want women to know, just tell us. Seriously.
Oh my God, this man.
See? When I say something, there's a perfect example
right there. Because you said something to what I said. Bro, you didn't have your own thought.
He ain't trying to learn nothing and nothing. He just stuck in his...
Right. He's just tossing around what I say. Like...
Bro, hey, grab your nuts, dog.
Hayes, just give us a I don't see how, because you clearly don't understand the assignment right now.
Mr. Mad Skills, you got my back, dog. So I'm saying, Street, man, you ain't got my back, dog, on this one, Street. You supposed to be like, I got you, dog.
You're not saying anything that makes sense.
I got him.
Tell her how you want her hair. Tell her what color you want it. Tell her what shoes you want to wear.
I said that last time, that men like real hair. I said that, but y'all,
no,
that wasn't good.
I'm saying don't stop giving no option. The option
is, yeah, I know, but I'm flipping it the other way now. So she said, "What do you want women to know about men?" And I'm telling her what we would like. All right, I got it better. All right, here we go. Let's go. Come on, Hayes.
Tell us. Like, we don't take hints well. I was about 35 years old when I realized all women do is throw hints. Like, I'm not trying to figure out no hint. Like,
that's a good one. That's a good observation, Street.
That's just what I said.
I'm not talking to the person over here at this time. I'm only talking to the person over here at this time.
You're talking to me.
Great job, Street. Whatever way, because I'm opposite. Yeah. So I'm not talking to the light skin right now.
Why you say it's a good one?
Because I think that's true. So you know what as we've been doing these, I've started to realize that I think that the way that we think men go through life, the way women think men go through life is one way. And I think the way that men think women go through life is another way. And I think that's why we always miss miss each other is because I think even me, I'm going to say what I want. I'm going to state my opinion. I'm going to feel all the things, right? But even for me, sometimes I realize that I'm in situations where I might not say the thing because I'm aware of where I'm at and what I can and can't say. That's a normal feeling for a woman. Women are never usually in positions of power. And so when you're in a relationship and your man is wanting you to kind of be in a position of power, telling you what I want, telling you how I feel, telling you, we're not used to that because we don't usually get that. So if you're throwing hints, it's because you're used to being in situations where you don't get to come out and say, hey, fuck that budget. That budget's stupid. You don't get that. You kind of have to sit back and be like, well, are we sure we want to do the budget? Are we sure? Okay, but do we, you know what I mean? Like that's how we go through life. So I get in a relationship, you're like, just tell us. And it's like, but nowhere in life do we get to do that. So you're wanting me to do something that I've never learned how to do, that society is telling me I can't do, but you're wanting me to do it. You see what I'm saying?
That's why we had these conversations. So you're trying to say as women, your whole entire life is you've been throwing hints because
we're usually not given voices. Yeah, we're usually not given, like, think about who's usually in power, who's usually in control, who usually steps into a room and gets immediate respect. It's usually not a woman. It's usually a man. Who usually sits at the head of the table? Who usually gets to make laws? Let's be real. We just had a man and a woman try to be president, and people didn't even know the woman's policies, but they didn't want them to lead them because she's a woman. That happens in real life.
So y'all only speak y'all mind when somebody got y'all fucked up?
that or when we feel like we're actually being asked our real opinion, because a lot of times we're in the room because we're the only woman in the room, or we're the only this in a room. And you have this experience, obviously, being a person that's diverse or whatever, but I don't think people realize how much that impacts our lives outside of those situations, if that makes sense.
So the hints, so the hints are how women communicate. That's what you're saying.
It's a learned communication style.
Is that even women to women? Like when y'all amongst each other, y'all throwing hints at each other?
So, I think it depends. I think it depends on your relationship. I think it depends on your relationship. Like here's what I always tell people. And
girl,
Hayes knows this because he knows me off YouTube. There's things that I think people, if they actually knew me, would be shocked to know that thing about me. But I'm never going to put it out there because I know how this world goes. There's some stuff that I just keep to myself and hold for myself. Just about experiences that I've had, or just even when there's situations happening and different things. And I'm like, I'm not even going there because I already know how this ends, right? Like you know you're taught that. Like you're taught that. It's just how you go through life. Why is
okay, I got one. We can get out of here.
Yeah, because I'm not talking to the light skin guy. You want to do the super chat?
Women, can I say this quickly? Reggie for the $5. Coach, she talking to you like that ref did. Yep, she sure did. And women don't talk to each other in hints. Girl, I want some Merlot, right? Well, you ask us, honey, could you get me some wine? That's the big
but okay. I know that you're light skinned and you go through life different.
I'll be sure got us right where we need to be.
So if you go through life different, and as a woman, I'm telling you, we go through life different, what's the issue?
That you speaking from your experience, and we already said that you cut different.
But do black men experience life different than white men?
Yeah.
Of course they do.
So then what are we doing?
No, because that's a little different than.
I'm telling you, it's not though. I'm as a woman, I'm telling you, it's not. I'm telling you the thing you think you know. I'm telling you, it's not true.
So women speak to each other in the same manner that women speak to me.
You're missing it.
No, I guess because she was saying that men are always in control. So I guess
I heard that part. I heard that. So but she said, yeah, they do. And I was like, no, because you just said that women speak to each other in hints like that as well. So you just said it's a form of communication.
Is that the end point?
No, I'm saying that's what you said. Am I correct with that? Is that what you said about women speak to each other that way as well because it's a communication style? That's what
Yeah,
you
like
said.
if I'm talking to a woman, I might say, "Oh, you know what? I'm thinking about wearing this dress." Like if we're like, let's say me and my best friend are about to go to dinner, and I'll go, I'm kind of thinking about dressing up. What do you think? That's a hint. She's gonna tell me how she's gonna dress, and we figure it out. Like, are we dressing up? Is this like a thing? Or are we just like
to a man that sounds like you finna say something else?
But you see what I'm but that's my whole point though. If that's how you usually communicate with people that are close to you, when you're asking me to change that way, it's hard because that's embedded in me to communicate that way. That's the point. It is different.
Yeah. Before I add mine, I saw a skit the other day where the girl was talking to the man. He's finna take her out, and she said, "I got to get my nails done. I got to get my hair done." And he was just saying the things she have to do, and she got mad at him because he didn't offer to pay for it.
Well, that's a different type of woman.
And she really got mad because you got to take me out, and I said I got to get my nails done, and you don't offer, bro.
They met on Instagram.
I would have hung that phone and blocked her so fast. But listen,
yeah, they met on Instagram.
This is what I got for women. It's the reason the strip club exists, right?
Mm-hmm. Yes, Lord.
Women, you can learn a lot from the way strippers treat men inside of that club.
My God, Street.
It's the reason.
For example,
they throw that money, right? Because if you go in there and you watch the way women in the strip club treat your man, you can learn a lot from her.
Give me an example.
You can learn a lot from the strip.
They are in their femininity. What's the word? They're in it 100%. They're gonna sit down on your lap. They're gonna rub your head. They're gonna call you Big Daddy. They're gonna be they're open to whatever you want them to do. Right? Very, what's the word, Hayes? They're very
submissive and accommodating. Submissive and accommodating.
And
so will you put the same amount of money then if you get that from your spouse?
Oh my God! Ask me in the comment section. If your wife,
I can't wait to hear this answer.
Walked around the house. Just think about this, man. Close your eyes. Your wife is walking around the house acting like Sapphire, right?
Send him to the stage
every day, right? She sits on your lap. She got something risque on. She rub your head. She compliments you. She acts like she knows. Bro, listen. Even if it's an act, right? I don't know.
Biggest con in the world.
It feels natural. It feels natural. Really, man.
So what are we saying? So we're saying yeah. What is the chat saying?
No, I'm kind of going
one
through.
Yes. Okay.
Oh yeah, I mean, shout out to Reggie. He like lemon pepper Deborah. NASA said, "Preach, talk your ish."
She gets whatever she wants whenever she wants.
Yeah, but that's the same guy.
But we're looking for somebody to say no. We are telling you the way that they act. It feels.
She was from a part of Mississippi that didn't even. Oh, you from it? Me too.
I think that's a good pointer. I think that's a good pointer.
It's just the fact. I mean, I'm just saying you can learn from them. Like you can learn from them. Not saying that's not because it almost seems as if like a lot of times in relationships we get to a point like I have conversations with all the time. Like you need a house wig. You can't go to work with your good wig on, your good clothes on, with your lip gloss on, and then you come home and take off your good wig for me. You take off. No,
looking like Miss Seeley when you come home.
You need a house wig because I need to be. You know what I'm saying? Like
you know what? I respect that.
I would invent a house wig, a wig that you could just throw in the house. I don't know, it just be different. It's a wig because you come home,
but it's like special for you.
No, it's just it keeps from looking at them Seeley braids.
Yeah, I don't want to be
in a bandana
Mama every night. I don't want to have sex with Ancient Mama every night. You looking like Cardi B at work for the dudes at work, and you come home, I gotta fuck Harriet Tubman. You got your cornrows.
But what happened to the natural? What happened to the natural look?
No, we talking about when you lay down. You know how it is when you been asleep. You sleep, you in the bed, it's late night, you roll over, and then you like, y'all know you ain't got no makeup on, but you got the bonnet on, you got the little pimple cream on your face. I get it.
Exactly. Nassau get it. Nassau is a shout out to the villains. Nassau say, treat me like you treat your supervisor. Exactly.
No, can I tell you this? Can I tell you this? This dude, can I tell you this? This dude was on to something.
We might not still be in a relationship with that one.
Can I tell you something? This the guy's on the truth. And he was on to something. T-Pain, when he made that song Bartender and In Love with a Stripper. That's the truth. People don't believe that. When men go to the strip club, believe this or not, they spend more time trying to hit on the bartender than they do the stripper. Am I lying, Street?
Because the bartender comes across as real, right? The stripper comes across as a fairy tale.
As a con artist. The stripper seems like a con artist. Now, you know she there for your money. You know she trying to get the money out your pocket. The bartender is serving you drinks and you still can have a conversation. But her entertainment is serving you drinks, so you're going to pay her for the drinks you consume.
Yeah, the same goal, though. The same goal.
It's the same goal, but
it's a different game.
There you go. That's why T-Pain, when he said it, it made sense. But when you go to the dancer, her goal is to get the money out. Every song costs $1. But you know what? To your point, every drink costs money too. Right. But the difference is you have those conversations, and that drink may last longer than the 2 minutes because the DJ done sped the song up.
You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying women can learn watching strippers deal with that. Like if you were the fly on the wall and you see how the stripper deal with your man, like women can learn from that. That's all I'm saying.
Dog, did you say Harriet Tubman, bro?
Bruh, listen, I had this conversation with groups of women at work. Like, listen, dog, how y'all come to work looking all cute and then go home for the dude that pay the bills? He rub your feet, he rub your back, he'll put out fires for you, he here to die for you, and he never gets to see you with your lashes on, with your hair down. He got old dog in bed with him, like he's like, bro.
That's awful. If that's what's happening, that is awful.
I'm gonna create a wig that you can just throw them at home. It's the home wig, but you ain't even be walking around here looking like goddamn Harriet Tubman, and the dudes at work get goddamn Beyonce. No.
Got it. Okay, so it's not really natural look that you like, actually.
Well, if she had natural hair, then we wouldn't have this problem, right? If it was natural, then it wouldn't be a problem.
But the braids are the what y'all call them? What y'all call the braids?
The braids are fine. See,
no, the
Miss Silly braids. You can like
that's natural.
Even with you with your natural hair, you're gonna come home and eventually you're gonna wrap it. No. You're gonna sleep like that?
Most times, yeah. No, at night I will, but most times it's out, it's flowy.
Right. See,
and honey needs to be dressed up.
No,
okay.
See, a lot of our women
dressed to impress.
They hit the door. They taking out their titty pads and they, oh my God, his wig, and they scratching. I'm like,
oh, yeah. Well, if you're doing that, I think that's fair. I think if you're doing, let me say this. I think if you're doing that, I agree with you. That's fair. Oh,
that's exactly. Hey, but who the dudes at work get to see, Hayes? Who the dudes at work get to see?
Hold up. I'm gonna see. I'm gonna show you right now. This is exactly who they get to see. God dang. Got to be more careful.
That's what you trying to get something from. Stevie. That's what you trying to get something from, running around the house. Stevie. And that's what they see at work.
Really? Yeah, that is so really.
Boyfriend to get the best version. He don't do nothing. He don't do nothing but bring Hot Pockets to work, and he get the best version of you.
Seriously. Serious.
The fuck? I ain't going for it. I ain't going for it.
All right. Well, we got it. Ladies, if you're listening.
Work wise matter.
Hey, that boy said, "Woo, Lord, look how things change."
But y'all said y'all like the natural look.
That was a natural hair.
No, but not there. The pose wasn't natural. That was to make things look better. There was a ton of makeup. That wasn't natural.
That's how you go to work.
That's how you go to work.
Okay, watch this.
Y'all are so funny.
You see how she just broke that girl down like the Terminator?
Yep.
Because we've already had this conversation before. I knew what was about to be shown. I already knew how she was going to look. I already knew.
He didn't put that much thought into grabbing that picture.
Right, but I already knew what he was going to do. So when he did it, I already knew. She looked fly.
He didn't put that much thought into grabbing that picture.
But my point is you like what you like. That's my point. I knew she was going to be gorgeous. I knew she was going to be sexy. I knew she was going to have the qualities. That's all I'm saying. I would look too. Like, what are we talking about?
I don't know.
You say that picture.
We don't get that detail with it. He
I would look
the
too.
first Instagram model he found.
First Instagram, I don't do a type of Instagram model. The first one popped up. That had on some clothes.
Right, because the standard is the standard. What is going to pop up when you see that is what's going to pop up. Period. Like, you know what I'm saying? What's going to pop up is the same type of looking woman. She's going to be put together. She's going to have her makeup on. She's going to have her hair done. She's going to like, that's the standard of an Instagram model. True or false? Like, that's what Instagram models look like. So I knew what was I didn't know who or, you know what I mean? Like, but the look is all the same. They like, it's just like if I said, I want to find me I want to Google a football player. A football player is going to look, he's probably going to have muscles. He's probably going to be fit. He's probably going to, like, it's going to be the same type. The type is the type.
There's going to be some fine grandmas walking around here in about 20 years.
Well, if none of this stuff starts sagging, we don't know how this stuff is going to go.
If it starts sagging or not, it's going
I'm sorry.
It's going to hold up better than what it was holding up 30 years ago. Sagging or not.
All right, let me do this. So here's I guess a before and after. The Miss Seeley braids. I just thought things would be standard. I mean, it's probably a little extra with the makeup because it's whatever it is, but that's what you're getting. That's the difference. No, street.
She don't look too much different.
And she's not going to work with all that makeup on.
No. I'm trying to find videos, but y'all get where I'm going.
What you trying to do?
No, I wasn't doing anything. We were just talking about, because I get what you're saying. When you talk about when they come in, they put their hair on the little white mannequin. You know them little white styrofoam heads?
See, I think that's a hairdo she got right there. I think them actually like cornrows, right?
No, that's a lace front.
No, it's not.
That's a lace front.
The natural one.
Her hair?
The natural one.
Oh, the natural one. Yeah, that's her hair.
That's the actual hairdo. I'm talking about when they look like an Ewok, when they got the goddamn going prison.
Yeah,
prison.
this right here, lace front. You can see it going around her head.
But her natural look is
great. Thank you, Streeter. That's what I was trying to say. She got hair. Look how long her hair is in the back. Apparently, that's her hair. I'm just saying, if you look at the natural picture, but she covers all that up to put the lace front on, and your hair is down your neck. I'm not understanding.
Easier to maintain. It's easier to maintain
until you come home and put it on the white wig head.
Right,
that sounds like a personal problem.
Personal problem.
I don't have the problem. Sounds like a personal one.
Get up out of here, man.
Yeah, let's do it, man. For some reason, dog, every time we come on here, really flow. We be on 3-hour shows, man. And I love it.
It's probably my fault.
No, the police came and told them to put the fire out.
Yeah, they're about to catch them people house on fire, man.
Oh wow. Well, we appreciate all of you for being here. If you super chatted us, thank you for super chatting us. If you did not, make sure you go to all 3 channels, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, join this craziness, join both of our respective communities. Coach Hayes football, he's all right. We finally got something on the wall, so we are okay to support and call in. Everything is fine now. Street is going to be Street and is going to always be amazing and always be honest and always completely understand what women are saying because he's a great listener. So kudos to you, Street. Anyways, and then there's me who's just here to cause trouble and see how much I can annoy people. And I'm opinionated and I'm strong and I'm going to stand in my convictions. And if you don't like it, that also is not my problem. So, anyways.
And this how we going to bed, dog. Sister. Listen. That right there is how we going to bed, dog. That's how. Right? Hey, really, Flaw, don't get it twisted. That lace front you got on, you look just like that underneath, really, Flaw.
I know you didn't. I know you didn't. I know you didn't.
No, that's with you.
You want to see my roots?
No. I don't want no problems. Nah, I'm just having fun. It's all good, man. Just having fun, man. Appreciate y'all. Thank y'all so much.
Oh, wait. Shout out to all the ladies who are going to work, showing up, looking great, looking confident, feeling sexy. Shout out to all the ladies.
Can I get one request? One request before we leave?
No, I have nothing else to say. Go ahead.
All the fellas, listen. All the fellas, listen carefully in case he's on TV. All the fellas, just put a thumbs up in the chat if you look over and your lady got a bonnet on or a bandana. Just put a thumbs up. Just put a thumbs up. We'll give it a few seconds. Let's just see how many thumbs up we get. Now, if she's watching, just put an eyeball in the chat. That means she's watching. So you can't really like.
With a bonnet on and some satin pajamas eating pig feet. What you gonna do with that?
No, some pork rinds. In the bed. But y'all dudes saw. Look at my dog. There you go. He said, I got eyes on me. I can't say nothing. Hey, that's all right. I'm gonna blink twice for you, Kenton. I got you, dog. Reggie. Look at Reggie. That boy got look at them boys.
Okay. For those of you that are putting eyes in the chat, now put an R in the chat if you really have a woman.
Oh, damn.
What you mean?
I'm just like,
you think the boy's single?
I'm just messing with you.
Look at my dog right there.
Everybody woman home looking like Seeley.
look at
Hey, NASA. You say she's not home yet. So do me a favor.
Look.
Put a thumbs up, NASA, if she put the bonnet on 15 to 30 minutes after she get home.
Look at all the R's.
Unplug her mic.
You're gonna say privacy violation. So everybody in there, go meet your new mama. That ain't my mammy. Everybody in there with Seeley in the front room.
I see y'all with the R's. Real people stand up. That's it.
I'm that baby's pappy. That baby's pappy. Okay. My dog Nasa know what time it is. Yeah. See, how about we get along, man? He say, no, sir. Ain't no white heads in my house. You know them little white styrofoam helmet, them little styrofoam heads. You know what I'm talking about, really, Flaw. That's why you be laughing. They be in the closet where your shoes supposed to be.
No.
Yeah, okay.
I hate that.
Listen, this is what you're gonna get regardless. This is it. This is it. This is it.
You ain't never, you ain't never walked in like the bathroom or walked in the bed and the wig was in there and it looked like a person's head. Man, that happened to me a couple of times, dog. Oh, what the fuck going on?
You know what? Pictures are it never happened. Pictures are it never happened.
Bruh. The wig.
Anyways, we'll see y'all next. Week.
For all the ladies out there
for
that
Black
do
History
wear
Month.
wigs, listen,
Black
for all the
History
ladies out there that do wear wigs and they wash them, they got a new blow dry because the lady on TikTok had mold in hers, and they got one you could stick in there that's built like a head and it blow dry from the inside out. Yep, I saw that. Just wanted to put that out there for y'all, just to let y'all know.
No
it's on
worries.
Amazon for the low. I just want to say that for the low. I know I'm gonna go. Hey, so listen to your ladies. Valentine's Day coming up. Don't tell them Coach Hayes ain't give you no game. Hey, there you go. Wig blow dry right here.
A wig blow dry.
Yeah.
Is
wig
that
blow
real?
dry on Amazon.
What did it do?
It blow dry wigs so it
The
don't get
fact that
mold.
that popped up on your TikTok is questionable, but I'll let you make it.
Because I knew this day was coming, and I was trying to get prepared. All right, I knew this day was coming. Anyway, man, we out here. We like to have fun. We hate to go, but we got to go. Mold in the wig is diabolical.
I have no idea what's going on at this point. We've lost control.
Jesus, take the wheel.
We've lost control.
Football,
bye, everyone.
Mama so hot, she'll blow dry your wig for $2. No more. We out of here. Peace.